Sid's dead, Punk's not.
Is it the same band as somebody put something in my drink?
No. Me and the first girl I ever fell in love with used to dance to this song.
I can't picture
Oh, that's how old this song is?
It's too old for me.
Then I caught her banging my best friend.
No, for real?
Yeah.
Is that where it all started?
No.
Yeah.
Your problems with infidelity?
No.
And yet wanting me to fuck
No.
other people that you can watch?
Is that real?
No.
That's a real thing.
Oh,
No,
that's
just
so
his
great.
music.
Yeah, no, because remember, I should have known there were so many red flags. You wanted us to always do it slight public areas.
What's wrong with that? It's
Oh, I'd
kind of
love
exciting.
that. I would love that.
I mean, I would if I was with somebody that I wasn't embarrassed to be having sex with.
Listen, if I could pick the guy, what's wrong with that? I'm trying to help her out.
That's weird, though, if you pick the guy.
But what
Then
if
you
the-
have to... It's like...
But I see
If she
it's
picks
a weird
the guy,
thing
it'll
because
be
I
some
think.
fat.
No, I'm
fucking-
definitely picking the guy.
But
yes.
what if he fucks her better than you?
I don't give a fuck. Anybody can fuck her better than me.
See, that's going to bother you, though. If she's really enjoying it, it's going to bother you.
Yeah, what if it's an Adonis and he's amazing?
I'm not going to pick an Adonis.
No, yeah, he's picking. He's going to pick a fucking idiot.
No, I'm not going to pick an idiot. I'll
He's
pick someone that
pick
looks
somebody.
like me.
He's going to pick somebody.
Some my size, some my height.
Why don't you just film yourself fucking her and watch that?
Okay, first of all, we
'Cause
should
I wanna- 'cause
do
it'll
this.
be
This
too
is
quick.
you're listening to this horrible show. It's called
Oh, yeah.
Brother. My Wife Hates Me Live. Rich Voss on the Master Mike. Master Mike, Rich Voss.
This weekend at
I'm
the-
Bonnie McFarlane. Don't do plugs yet. I'm going to introduce Annie Letterman.
You're self-ish. You're selfish.
She's
No, we always don't
fantastic.
I am.
She's
That's why-
here from
Me
LA.
too.
Watch the crosstalk, guys. And Jim Florentine, one of our favorites.
How come why didn't you say Annie's one of our favorites?
I mean, let's be
We don't
honest.
know yet.
It's an honest
we
show.
don't know. We don't know how she's going to do tonight. This
Well,
is
if Annie
This is her
comes,
debut.
Yeah, this is my first time on radio.
if
It's
Annie
only
comes,
my second time on the show, so I can't really be considered a favorite.
But you were on our
Birthday.
podcast, our actual
Yes,
podcast,
I was
and
the
you're
first
the
one.
only guest that we ever had in our house on our podcast.
you know that.
Well, I was the only one that lives near you guys in Jersey.
And then
That's
I
why.
the
fucked
only
you
ones that
and
would
Rich
come.
watched. No, that didn't. That's only in my mind.
Would that bother you if I
yeah,
banged back?
I can't have a friend do it.
We're not-
Also,
we're not-
Bonnie
we're
wants
not
to fuck
that
a stranger,
close.
right? That's the whole point.
that?
No. I don't want to. I have a whole list, but I don't want to show you if you're not serious about this.
Oh, I
Fucking any
don't know them.
comics. I don't want. And then I got to go sit and have them open for me and know, you know what I mean? So I'm a big act. And this week I'll be at the Hartford Funny Bone Thursday.
I
through
don't want you to
Sunday.
be there. That's the thing, or at least in the closet peeking out. I don't want you just to be sitting there in a
That's
chair
one of Florentine's bits.
watching.
That's one of your old bits
Yeah.
What is it?
in the closet.
Something about my friends watch from the closet.
Yeah.
Oh, your friends.
She said, "Don't tell your friends about this." I'm like, "Well, they're already they're watching from the closet or something like that." It was some,
That was an old one, right?
yeah, it was
Back-
all, yeah,
but an oldie, but a goodie.
yeah, especially when it was true.
Folks, yesterday was Bonnie's birthday. Happy
I don't
birthday.
want
Happy
people
birthday.
to know
That was my
about
brother's birthday too, March 28th.
Oh, can I have anything
328.
for myself?
328, one of the numbers I play. I got to quit lottery. Because Bonnie calls them scratch and wins, but I never win. So
That's what they call them in Canada, scratch and wins.
they're called scratch offs here in the
Yeah,
country.
well, we're a little more positive. Canada.
And then you come over
There's
here.
hope.
Then you come all the way over here. Take our jobs, our radio jobs.
There's no way Rich wants to watch you bang another guy.
I don't
even if
believe
it's a
it either.
stranger. He's too jealous. There's no way.
But here's the thing, and if
If he wants to look at the guy, I think there's some weird thing where he wants to look at the
I
guy.
think that might be a little
He
bit
wants
of
to
it.
see the guy's ass. and
No, remember
His ass.
what movie was that? When the guy was running
10 to midnight.
Yeah,
the
Remember
greatest,
when we-
greatest ass ever.
The guy's running down the street. What a fucking... How nice was his ass?
It was a Charles Bronson movie where the killer was killing girls naked with a knife. And he was running down the street. He had an unbelievable ass.
Oh.
And me, Rich, and Jim Norton would talk about that for hours at the Comedy Cellar.
Not weird.
About how plump his ass was.
It was. You could
Well,
tell he worked out. He did. You
Yeah.
could tell he did back
Squats
curls.
and- yeah.
Yeah, he did leg curls.
You really thought about what the guy does for his
To get an ass that tight.
So you want a tight ass pumping into your wife. You want to see like a nice tight
Well,
lower
last
back.
Well, can I just say this though, because we were watching a porno recently, and the woman was giving this guy a blowjob, and he goes, "Isn't she lucky?" So I think I almost fucked up that
You
joke.
almost fucked up my oldest bit I've done
Yikes!
100 times already. There's Tammy right there. Look at that. We're gonna have a full
Come
house
in.
today.
Well, I didn't think she was going to make it. I really didn't think she was going to make it. She's coming right from the airport. You know how it is.
I'm glad she made it. I'm glad we have all these comics
Get in
today.
here, Tammy.
Look at this.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, my love.
Hey, Tammy, how are you?
Kisses everywhere.
Oh, gross. It's not really like
kiss you
that.
later?
I know.
This isn't that
So
kind of show,
good.
Tammy. We don't.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
Did you? You just got in from?
She literally came from the airport
Yes.
and somehow looks great. How did you do
Her
that?
hair's darker.
It is darker, and I stole all the makeup from the back seat from a couple having sex.
Well, you took a.
They
Took
had
Uber
left
share here or
No, there was a couple right before I got in, apparently having sex in the back seat. The taxi driver said.
No.
Yeah, so apparently I just stole. I rolled around in it.
Did you take a cab here? I'm quick.
You sure are. Oh boy! Did not see that coming. I didn't. I really had no hope that you were going to make it.
Really? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
I just because yesterday or a couple of days ago, we spent 6 hours at the airport being delayed.
I know. Like I where was I coming home? Oh, San Francisco. I was out there, and I was supposed.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God! I was
He's got
supposed
the
to
bird flu.
I was supposed to
Bless you.
fly home like at 5 p.m. and I switched it to 8 a.m. so I could spend Easter, and fucking 5-6 hour delay, and it's just
This story gets better, you guys. Listen.
no, forget about it. You're the one who brought it up.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to go into a whole fucking play-by-play. Chad from Utah, go ahead.
Hey, Bonnie. Hey, honestly, I don't think he could ever watch a man do it because I bet you money when he watches you use your finger, he wants to cut it off.
Well,
Why would she use
do
her
I
finger?
understand it? Is it because
It's a
I
butt
don't
finger
think
joke, I
Dad let a
think.
man, let alone his finger doing it. So I'm pretty sure you're down a couple fingers with him, aren't you?
I'm not sure I'm understanding.
But Dad
Is
calls
it
a
because
lot
my
from
finger's bigger than his penis?
Yeah, maybe that too.
Oh, that's not what the joke is? What is this?
His name is
No, it's
Thad.
the jealousy. I'm pretty sure he can't let no one else be in you.
Do you
All
feel-
right,
do you
thanks
feel-
for
wait, no,
calling.
hold on. Don't
I'm
hang.
sorry, I couldn't. I don't understand.
Why don't you go to Mike in Canada?
What did I tell you?
Oh.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not doing it.
I'm sorry. Roll your shirt down. You got arm hair.
I dry shaved before I got
Real
here.
feminist that she
Would
is.
you shave with a fucking rock?
It's those dollar shave things.
They stopped sending me them
Me too.
Yeah.
How do you know they stopped
I
sending
heard
it to
and
me?
listen to your podcast every week.
Oh, Florentine.
Makes me feel better about myself.
Oh my god!
They stopped saying. You know what happened? They did a Super Bowl ad. They got so big, right? And now they forgot about like fucking podcast.
No,
people.
when you put that promo code in Voss or Florentine and they got no returns on it,
Yes.
that's when they stopped. They finally figured it out. Somebody looked at some shit, goes, all right, we're
Because
not sending
wasn't
them
the
anymore.
copy though like we don't use celebrities, we don't pay
Yeah.
good money for celebrities, and they were like,
People are still trying.
and then somebody was like at the board meeting, why don't we use celebrities? They were like, oh, you know what?
What is this product?
Dollar Shave Club. They're
They gave you razors, and we'd send them in the mail, and we get them for free every month. They were good razors.
you know.
But the regular people would pay $1 for the
Right,
same razors, so it's not like
Yeah.
you're getting such
true.
a deal.
Yeah.
30, yeah.
I'm one of the regular people that pays the $1, and it comes with a cute little gift book. Did you see the gift book that you read on the toilet every
Oh,
week?
yeah.
Like it's got these quizzes and facts. It's like Snapple to the 10th power.
I don't do that. I just play Scrabble on the toilet. But it came with butter, some kind of shaving butter, they call it, or something, and blade. It's a good deal. It is. Why are we promoting them?
Yeah,
They
who
stop
cares?
sending it to us. It's
Robert
stupid.
from Long Island, what happened with the advice we gave you?
Well, it's. I was just going to give you an update. It's going to be a little bit, but it's worth it though.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
That's-
What we don't
All
care.
good
All right,
stories
well,
start that way.
All right. Last time we spoke, I was down the block from from my house, and my wife was at our house, and then my parents lived a couple of houses down. So anyway, long story short, I moved back in, but 6 weeks ago I moved back in, and my
Okay, that was too long.
Oh, that's
Right.
fucked up. Why'd you do that to him?
I can't.
No. Call us back.
If I could hang up on you on this show,
Robert, call us back because we're wondering that's the guy with the wife and moving out, and I'm worried about him. Call back. We're sorry. Bonnie did that by accident.
my finger slipped. Sorry. All right, so we have 3 top comedians. Well, 2 top comedians, and Annie Letterman is with us.
Thank you.
So this is...
Why do you guys battle with each other?
Annie's the only girl that will, like, usually girls are very, like, oh my God, you look so pretty. Oh my God, you're amazing. She's like, you're disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of love it. She's like a dude.
Well, she's from Philly, so she's gonna have an edge.
She is garbage.
Yeah.
When you live in Los Angeles, tell us what you're doing. What are you doing out there?
Oh, it's like the worst. I'm just hiking, taking meetings, taking lunches.
Drinking a lot of Evian.
Staying very hydrated. I get a lot of sleep. It's great.
What club do you work out of there?
The Comedy Store.
The comedy. I mean, that's the hottest club. You don't go on at the Improv? I love it.
Sometimes I go on to the Improv, but I'm at the Comedy Store every week, a couple times a week at least.
A lot of industry in there?
Not usually when I go up. Usually they're like, we're tired. We have to leave.
And you work all the rooms there? Mm-hmm. So the place is so hot. Like when we were
It's
there
awesome.
it's
great.
with Chris, one night Chris was on in one room, Louie.
No, this was the show that we saw, that I watched that one night was,
Mark Maron.
Mark Maron was opening, and then Chris Rock came out and did his set for the Oscars, and then Louis C.K. came on after that and did an hour.
And then in the other room, Chris went on, Chappelle went on. I mean, it's like fucking...
Oh, they turned away. I heard that David Spade came to do a set, and they were like, "We don't have any."
No, they didn't turn him away. They just said Chappelle's going on next.
Yeah, so he was like,
so Spade.
So he went over to the Improv, probably.
He walked. I mean, he's not going to sit there, because Chappelle could do anywhere from
Do you think
15
he walked
minutes.
to the Improv?
No, you fucking dummy. Are you stupid? I'm trying to tell
Yes.
you. What happened is Chappelle was going on, and you never know if he's going to do 15 minutes or 3 days. So Spade didn't want to hang out.
I know what you meant.
But you said he couldn't go on. You're saying that they said he couldn't go on. That's misinformation.
David Spade, if you're listening, can you call in and clear it up? 866-969-1969. Go ahead. And you wanted to practice some of your interview skills.
With who?
Pick one.
So what's going on with you, Florentine?
Just want to know why you want a guy to bang your wife.
No, we're done with that. I don't want anybody to bang my wife. We just talk about it during sex.
Tammy's married. She probably has the same issues. Is your husband jealous?
A little bit.
Yeah.
He pretends that he isn't.
I'm not jealous. When's the last time I said anything
You're
negative?
so jealous.
No,
Well, Bonnie, would you have a problem? Would you like to watch Rich fuck another woman? Would that?
No, but I do enjoy watching him flirt with other women. I like him
You
being.
do?
I like it when women are being nice to him and he's being nice to women because it's so rare.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But then he doesn't do that to you, though. Doesn't that bother you? Like, how come he's not nice to me like that all the time?
I am nice to her.
No, I think it validates that you want him, don't you think?
I want other women to like what I have. Just like if I get a new handbag, if nobody likes it, I'm not going to wear it again.
You think he has a good rap?
I just said something that means nothing to me, which is like,
Right.
I got a handbag.
I was like, what?
I have a good rap.
Does he
You're
have
more
a
of
good
a
rap
book
with
bag
women?
type of person.
Do you think he has a good rap with women? Where
No, he has no
As a
game
woman, I'm going to say no.
What's that? He knew before I got married. Did I have game? You could tell the
No,
truth.
you had the numbers action.
No,
right?
I had game, baby.
You saw a girl crying. You were like,
yeah, pretty much.
there's
Well,
no
his-
possible
He had a
way.
great line. He'd go up to a girl, "Could I buy you a house?"
That was my fucking opening.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. If a guy
Is that
came up and
bad?
said that to me,
Yeah. Now you would say 3-bedroom.
I just asked for a washer and dryer. I wasn't thinking.
She was excited I had a washer and dryer.
That's
She
why
moved
we
in.
got married, man. That washer and dryer.
It does make a difference.
It improves your life.
It really
so
does.
much.
What a fucking nightmare. Having to go over there, drop your laundry out for that Mexican woman to do.
Oh no. When I lived in Los Angeles, I took my quarters. If people had quarters when they come over to my house, they did not get them back.
So you went to a laundromat to do it.
I went to a
downstairs.
laundromat, and it was a Hasidic Jewish neighborhood, and it was the only time I ever really had a talk with myself about being racist because
it's not racist. It's anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic.
Racist is about colored people. This is about Jews.
Okay. The Orientals have never bothered me. So they were very pushy, pushed me out of the way, put their laundry in, and I went, Jews! And then I had to walk outside and be like, what's happening to you?
Should have just waited till Friday night to do your laundry.
Yeah.
That's, also, I couldn't buy like dairy and meat together that would get very upset. Make 2 trips.
Yeah, but you had a washer and dryer right downstairs from your apartment in your building.
There was always broken there.
Oh.
Yeah. Ugh. It's always a problem.
A broken
Plus, there was only
person.
one washer, one dryer. If they're being used,
Then you got to take the people that leave their shit in there, you got to take theirs out and put it on top. You're handling
I
other
hate
people's
that.
underwear.
Well, me and my ex-wife, when we were selling our house,
I love this story.
it's a good story. The real estate guy, we, went out for the day, and we came back, and all of our clothes was folded. The real estate guy went in our dryer and folded our
Why?
clothes. I don't fucking know.
He was bored.
Looking for money?
That's
Maybe
kind
he
of
was looking for
creepy,
money.
though, wasn't it? It's kind of creepy.
If your shoes were lined up, that would be an issue. I
Please,
think
I'd
more.
like to sell my house right now if someone's going to come over and do my laundry.
How long you married?
I don't, 10 years, I think. I don't even remember. That's
You've
how
been
long
married
it is.
longer than we have, I think.
No, because you
Watch
guys
it.
had Raina
Don't you
first.
point at me.
And you were my hope.
Oh.
Because I remember saying to Rich, I was hiding being pregnant when we went back to Last Comic to do a roast. And I remember I was 4 months pregnant.
From your
and
husband?
I was hiding it from everybody. I don't know if I even told it. No, I told him.
What do you mean you went
And,
back to do a roast? I don't remember.
We
any.
did that. We did that the 4th season. It was Lavelle Crawford.
Yeah.
And the other
John
guy,
Reap.
John Reap, and a bunch of different seasons roasted them. Right? Is
Yeah,
that how- yeah.
yeah. And I remember saying to you, I kept asking you like all these questions.
Was I
like,
pregnant then?
You had just had the baby, I think.
I don't remember this at all.
Because Raina's a little older than Luca.
That's
Yeah.
when you had her on your HBO special, when you gave birth to her on
I gave
live?
birth live on, no, it was Comedy Central.
Comedy
The Comedy
Central.
Central
Comedy
special.
You were pregnant, or
No, I had the
Oh.
baby 3 weeks before my Comedy Central
didn't we
special.
bring her?
We brought her. It's so
And
weird when I think
pretended.
about this. And then I had to like milk into a bottle, whatever you call it.
Yeah, did you regret that
I had to
choice?
express my milk.
Why?
Into
That's a good thing to do.
To
is
stand, to like have to, isn't your pussy all fucked up and you don't want to like stand up and stuff?
Well, I
For a
had
while?
I had a C-section, so I had
you did, so
I
you were
actually had an
okay.
operation. Then I still did
And
it.
she's got a lot of scars anyhow, so they just cut.
They
an old
just cut
scar
into one of the other scars I had.
and grab that baby out.
This is the sequel.
Yeah, no, it was.
Well, I gave after we banged for like the first or second time.
What's banging?
Sex. After we had sex, I gave Tammy a ride to the airport from Last Comic.
Well, my dad had a heart attack.
No.
Yeah, that's why you did it. Because I was like crying, waiting for a cat.
He remembers this as like a really lovely time in him banging her.
We bonded. I gave you a ride.
I was,
I
like,
just banged
leaving.
the other one.
No, I wasn't hitting on her. in
No,
any
he
way.
wasn't. Not at
Did he
all.
ask you for gas money though?
No, it was so
That's
nice.
something
It was one of the nicest things I think anybody. I was standing in the hotel crying because I was leaving,
See?
and my father was having
I know
surgery.
you're playing.
Boom!
See?
Zippity, zip, zip. Oh, not so
I do remember he said, but here's what was, I do remember, this is one thing, Rich, I thought it was the sweetest thing. You took me to Newark Airport. You said I was going right by there, but you did say to me, hey, I got all this, you had your dry cleaning and you handed some to me as we were walking. And I remember crying in my tears were hitting.
Why
the
did you
lawn.
dry cleaning?
I
Why
don't
were you
know.
handing her your
Yeah,
dry
you made her do like chores for the ride?
I don't know. You handed me your dry. Must have been your clothes that you wore the night before.
I don't know. Maybe I had too
Your
much to
banging
carry.
clothes.
It's coming a lot more than he does now. Then.
It was your Gallagher
Getting my
costume.
clothes dirty.
Said I was a perfect gentleman.
He was.
Wow. Well, then you came back, I remember, and you were like, I'm just curious. Are you dating Rich Voss? And I was like, gross. No.
I do remember you saying it. 'Cause I don't know what you said. You said something. You kept talking about Bonnie. I remember you saying, what do you think? I said, I think she's really funny. And I remember going, I don't think they're going to put more than 2 young women on the show at the same time. And you were like, I think she's got a really good chance. And I said, yeah, well, I'm not coming back. My dad had a heart attack.
And
I remember
you came.
thinking, I know.
Jeff from Jersey.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's
Why
that
don't you
now?
tell us?
So Jim really seems to want an answer to this whole question as to whether or not Rich actually wants a guy to fuck Bonnie.
Yeah.
Because you never know with him. He's weird. Like
Yes, because he has such jealousy issues.
No, I don't. I haven't been jealous in so long. When I stopped caring about you is when I stopped getting jealous.
Well,
I'm
actually,
only
I
kidding.
mean, there's an actual.
Are you upset about that? You know I'm only kidding.
Now he's just jealous of
Fine.
your career.
No,
Yes, exactly.
no, please.
One or the other.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was saying there's an actual psychological condition that's actually often a cause of, or is a result of one having an estranged relationship with one's mother.
Can I just stop you for 1 second,
you a
Jeff?
doctor?
I did not expect this to come out of you
Are you a doctor?
when you first said hello.
No, I actually have no training whatsoever.
Hang up.
I've read a lot about this. I think I might actually have it myself.
Oh, my.
I have an estranged relationship with my mother. It's a very difficult relationship. And it can cause you to actually, I don't know what kind of relationship.
Yep, you got it.
And it's not 99%, that is the cause. But oftentimes, the Madonna horror complex is when a man has trouble switching back and forth between seeing the mother of his children as both the mother of their children and also as a sex object, because that can also be seen as like a dirty type thing. So he might have trouble seeing you as both like a sweet mother of his children, but also like a dirty sex object.
No, because I'm not sure that Rain is even my kid, so I don't see her as the mother of my child. So,
Is that still an issue that you have?
no.
That is a big issue. He doesn't think his other 2 kids are his either.
I don't. Women are.
He doesn't
You can't
think-
trust women. None
He's
of
like, I'll do the right thing. I'll raise them as my own, but I'm not going to hug them.
Well, Raina's so smart, I would question it myself.
Tammy. Boom.
No, I love you. I love you. He's the only one who's nice to me.
Wow, Jeff, that's fascinating.
Would you read like a Bradshaw
There you go,
book or
buddy.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. I kind of thought I might have had it myself because I was like, I kind of want to, because I kind of think it's hot too, like sometimes, like maybe not actually, but like kind of in a hypothetical sense.
Are you
and I kind of
married?
looked into it.
You've
No,
never-
I mean, I've been with my girl for 6 years, so kind of, yeah.
You've never done it, though. You've never had her have sex with someone else.
We have an open relationship, so it's happened, but I've never been there. So.
You've never watched
Well,
it.
then
yeah.
what's the sense?
Does she tell you what happens?
Not really. I've never really, we kind of just have, like, a policy where we don't really talk about it, but I've thought about it.
I feel like you're in a situation where you could totally have this happen. If you had any inkling, you would have done it.
But it's almost like reining it in. It's almost like making your relationship more normal if you do that. If you're watching, you're already doing like
See,
the
you're
crazy
like
shit.
a weird freak. Yeah, but see, you know why?
You've done it, right, Annie?
No, I'll tell you why, Annie's, because you're also an addictive person.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, so you like
Here we go.
No, you like instant
Get
gratification.
ready for some AA6.
No, I'm not saying anything about that. I didn't say don't.
Oh,
break
no,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
say-
Friend
I'm
of the
just saying-
program.
I'm a frenemy of Bill's. I'm a
I
frenemy of
didn't
Bill's.
bring that up. I didn't bring it in. I wasn't bringing that up. What I was saying is that life is kind of, it's not as exciting as it used to
Yeah,
be.
you got to
know
do.
what I
You have to
mean?
act out sexually or act out some way. To do
Some
things
way
right.
is kind of like almost.
What? No,
switching-
it's way more, don't you think, Rich? I mean, if we'd have been single, I don't know if I would have been able to handle. When I would hear Annie's stories, I used to sit and listen. She was like my little sister. I loved to hear all these great stories. I wish there would have been Grindr when I was single or all those other.
What
whatever.
story are you talking about? She's like, I'm going on like the gay.
Are you
Grindr's
on
the gay one.
Grindr?
Gay or whatever. Well, I don't know what they are.
I just want someone who. Yeah.
what are they?
I just want to meet someone who's not disappointed in my
I
tits, so
don't
I just go on the mail.
Remember?
My mustache.
Nobody.
Thanks for calling, Jeff.
Listen, big tits are out, so don't worry.
No, I don't mind. I have a big fat ass. It's fine.
Yeah,
She weighs in the same. That's all that counts.
No. What I'm saying, Tammy, is I quit drugs and drinking 30 years ago. I don't smoke. I don't eat red meat. So pretty much I don't have a lot of outlets of crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you have weird sexual fantasies, and any therapist will tell you it's normal as long as you don't act on them. So I'm not acting on them. I never really try to make this happen, but we've talked dirty stuff, and that's what gets you excited. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like last night when I was ramming a fucking dildo in her and she was blowing me, it was kind of, you know what I mean?
On her birthday, you made her do that?
Did you at least buy her the dildo for her birthday?
I got it.
Did she unwrap
I
it?
got it at a radio station.
Wasn't even real. It was a cucumber.
$1 dildo?
He's the only married man in the world that brags about having sex with his wife. There's nothing else I can do. Okay. If I want it, that's it. That's all I got.
No.
So you can't brag about it.
I wasn't bragging. What I'm saying is, as long as you don't act out fantasies, there's nothing wrong with having fantasies. Okay?
Oh, I see. If they're in your head.
Yeah, and you talk about, like when you tell me about your college professor, how exciting that is when he put the plants in front
See,
of
it's
the
exciting
door.
for you. It does nothing for me. I just do it for you. If I want you to come, I'll just be like, there's a plant in front of the door. Just boop, boop.
I'm not excited about I'm just excited you went to college.
Is that what you're really getting excited
Yes.
What do you think is other girls when you're with Bonnie?
Oh.
Because that's not.
This
Because
Look at it as like,
though,
how would you do
because
that?
that's not good. That's not.
That's boring.
That's fantasy.
I've taken and I'm putting a picture of somebody I like on there and then put that on his head. Well,
Yeah. You take those virtual reality
Yes.
goggles and you actually flip the thing over and then you just watch on their face. It's great.
Where do you get them?
No, it's not real. I just made it up. So you get to fuck someone else's face.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do have a boyfriend.
For real? A comic? Mm-mm. An actor?
He runs sound. He's like a sound technician.
For movies or TV or?
for the improv.
I mean, I was trying not to like completely out him specifically.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
If you're looking to
Oh,
find
he's a
him.
good. I like that guy. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, you were going to say good looking.
No, I don't remember what he looks like, but I just
You were
remember
gonna say
talking.
good looking.
I really don't
then
remember.
he's going to be like, I don't know what good looking man is.
I only know good ass. That's all I know.
I don't know.
Listen, no. I just remember being by the sound booth, and they're always so nice there.
Yeah, he's the nice one.
It could be one of
He's really nice, which is a new thing for me. Very nice, wonderful.
Oh my God, you must just destroy him.
It's really hard.
That messes you up.
He's in my-
It's too nice.
I feel so bad for him.
I've had nice boyfriends before who I usually like immediately dump and can't handle, but I think I'm like old enough that I can take it now. I can take niceness, and it's nice. He like does all my laundry and stuff. He's cool.
Oh
Is he
my
a real
God.
estate agent too?
No, he's not a real estate agent.
So how long have you been going out with him?
2.5 years.
No fucking way.
We lived together. I moved right in with him because I was living in my car when I first moved to LA. So like our first date, he wasn't gonna like drop me off.
You weren't really living.
I
in the
was
car.
well, not like full time,
Yeah.
but I was sleeping in my car a little bit.
Get out of here, really?
I was.
But wait a second, you went out there broke?
I
or-
was out there. I was there to do Chelsea, but Chelsea only paid like $400. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. The show doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
But
But
didn't
Chelsea
pay-
still exists. Okay.
Where?
and she's amazing. Would never say anything bad about her ever.
You're scared of her. So okay. So you went out to do it, but most people when they go out to do a show fly home. You went out to do
Right,
the show
yeah, but
and
I was
moved
like, it was like during pilot season and stuff, so I was just staying out to do stuff. And I stayed there for 3 months and I kept my apartment here because I like New York better than LA. So I didn't want to move. I didn't want to pull the plug on New York. So I kept my apartment. I was already paying my rent there and I couldn't pay double rent. So I was like staying with a friend for maybe like 3 months, and it just got to the point where it was just embarrassing to ask him to keep staying there. So
It was a guy.
yeah,
Did you have to fool around?
he
with him?
never tried fucking me, and it's insulting. I had a bit about it. It was like unbelievable.
Would you have
I mean, he
fucked him?
never tried to fuck me. I would sleep in his bed sometimes.
Would you have fucked him if he tried?
As a thank
I mean, we've
you.
been friends for a while. Why not? I fucked all my friends. Why wouldn't I?
For rent.
Yeah, I know. Well, I did have to fuck for shelter once. I was banging a guy that I'd met actually through that guy. And I went back to New York for something and came back to LA, and I knew in New York I never wanted to bang this guy again. It was like really rough, which was fine, but that had like a
small window for
Yeah, I
you.
was like,
Yeah.
he's already spit in my mouth. What am I going to do? Fucking hang out with him on a Sunday? And so I go back, and my friend who I was staying with was like, I can't.
Do puzzles.
Yeah, what are we going to do?
Breakfast after the spit in
Yeah,
the
it's like,
mouth
I'm not going to ever.
You're not
He tried to
getting
date me,
brunch.
though. He tried to, whenever I've like
He
been.
spit in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, you like that.
It
No,
was
she
fun.
didn't. Oh, you
no,
did.
I liked it
Oh.
for the thing that it was, but it was just like, I'm not gonna, this is my boyfriend calling me a dead dad guy. He can sense that I'm talking about the guy spitting in my mouth.
Wait, he's listening?
No, God, he knows not to listen. He's not allowed to listen to anything, any radio or podcast I do. 'Cause I
How do
just-
you know that he abides by that?
Because would be
Because
upset.
I am the master.
No, he would say he wouldn't keep it in. He like once read like a letter I wrote to a guy before I knew him. You know, one of those letters did you used to do that? You
That
like
dissolves egos.
Yeah, but he read it and then he like confronted me about it, and I was like, "Fuck you! You read something I wrote," and now I just write really fucked up things, hoping he reads it. But he's never read.
I
them.
used to leave my computer open with like a divorce lawyer number on it and stuff. Or so I've just been Googling divorce lawyers, and he never one time, as crazy as you are, you never one time even just like.
Because he doesn't know how to work a laptop.
Oh.
That's why.
I was like, leave
There
it
was
open.
there was no instructions
It's
on
like,
how to.
all you have to do is go like that to make the screensaver go away, and it would have all been there.
I didn't know there was a Y in lawyer.
Oh boy, you're all corny. Put your Paul Schaefer glasses on.
Whoa, cool.
Do you have a fantasy about Paul Schaefer?
Huh? she bought those things. She was cool.
I
They
like
are
them.
kind of cool. I like them.
They are.
Really
Raina thought
cool.
they were cool until you started making fun of them,
Oh,
and she started
no.
making fun of them. But when I first showed her, I was like, "These are cool." She was like, "Yeah, those are."
It's so funny because we have her in the car, and me and Bonnie will
No,
start.
not right now. We don't. You made it sound.
I'm like, I always thought that was a bit. That's real.
That's
No, we'll start trashing her, like attacking her like she's an audience member, and she cracks up. She fucking, like,
right before she cries.
No, I mean,
My
like,
parents did that to me. Careful. She'll be getting.
No. Listen, she knows.
What? They
She knows
gang
what.
up on you?
Oh, yeah. No, I would get.
But
My
not
dad,
funny.
more my dad. No, my dad's so funny. My dad, when I was older, like this was one, I went on like a family vacation. I was like in my early 20s and I gained weight. And we were on a lake and I was like jumping. I was diving off of the dock and he goes, "Look, everyone, it's Greg Weight Gainus." Like he's so good. He's really quick. He's really funny. Once I was like wearing a skirt that showed my butt, kind of like it didn't show, it was just too form fitting. And he was like, "You got to take that off. Like your ass looks like two puppies wrapped in a blanket." And he's like, "And they're St. Bernards." Like he just always had like some dig on me, which is why I hate
Sounds like
myself.
a great guy. Yeah. It really helped with your self-esteem.
And then it was so cute when he called me like a selfish
he
cunt
need-
when I was little. Oh, so
he
adorable.
didn't.
Oh no, I was verbally abused hard.
Do we have any
Wait,
calls from
clearly
Utah?
Annie will answer any question we give her. So, what was the story that you were telling?
No, it's finishing. Okay, so I was hooking up with the guy, the aggressive
Yes.
situation. And then I went back to New York. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I come back and my friend who I was staying with was like, "I have a date tonight. I'm going to bring her home. So can you sleep out?" And I was like, fuck. So I had to fuck the guy one more time for shelter. And when I went over to his house, he was such a fucking pussy. He was like the 6'7", like giant dude who would like choke me and do all these things. But he was such a girl. And he would,
Was he really that tall?
yeah.
What's the guy that tall packing?
He had a huge dick. He had a giant dick.
Like that?
He had a giant dick and it was uncircumcised. You know, those seem
Ugh,
bigger.
That's gross.
No, it was fine. But,
when they're hard, you can't tell.
Why is it
And
gross
why
to you?
to you?
It's not
What
going
do
in
you
your
think?
mouth.
It doesn't matter. It's just gross thinking about some turtle dick.
Why are you thinking about it?
Yeah.
Because he's 6'7".
Notice that the women didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, he was the only one that got grossed out
this
by
is
it.
the thing. You always want a big dick, but then I think like, well, after you get married, you wouldn't, because you're gonna have to fuck that.
But
even
also,
when you don't want to.
my thing was again
Too
with him.
much.
Another reason
How many
I stopped
times can
hooking
you
up with
say
him.
slow?
Yeah. Ow. I'm not kidding. Ow.
Slow.
But it stopped. I fucked him for like a week and then it stopped hurting. And that's when I was like, we got to end this because it's not like his dick was shrinking, you know? I was like, don't ruin me for the rest. But so anyway, we're sitting on the couch and he goes, "I have to tell you something." And I go, "Don't." Like I already knew he was going to like say something like romantic and I was just so fucking over it. And he's like, "This is my house. I can say whatever I want." I'm like, "All right, go for it." And he goes, "I missed you." And I was like, ugh. And then I still had to fuck him after he said, "I miss you." And then I was just like, I literally went like, ugh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we've all had to have sex with a guy we're breaking up with, but you don't want to like break up with him that day, so you
I
have to
know.
like
Look,
do it
that's
a
why-
couple
there's
more
a concert.
times.
Bonnie had sex with you last night, of course.
Yeah, you know, I'm
Now,
not.
when you say spit in your mouth, does that mean cum or real spit?
Spit.
No, because spit is actually worse than cum. We've all had cum in our mouth.
No,
Every
we
one of us
haven't.
in this room has had cum in our
You
mouth.
said gross.
No, I never had cum in my mouth.
You
That's
wish
just-
you did.
No, I did.
That's what you think. Have you stayed at a condo?
Look at he's done.
I don't know. See, I think Rich is grossed out by a lot of stuff, but I think he would take a load in his
Oh,
mouth.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I swear to God, I would never.
As a joke, you
No.
would.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
If he can get a bit out of it, he would
Yes,
do it.
yes.
Why
He's
is
like,
this guy-
it's a 4-minute bit.
I think that's why he was a crack addict, because he was hoping he'd go to prison and then he could be
Have
gay
a
for
You were
the
crack.
day.
That's so fun.
Huh?
You were crack. That's so fun. I never did like tooth loss stuff.
Do
I
your,
just, no. Well, no, I'm working on a bit, so I'm not going to do it now. I just have the
on,
found. I
who
just have
cares?
the,
My God.
no. I
Six
just have the
people are
found,
listening.
I have the foundation. I didn't even say it on stage yet.
Oh, wait, we got to just hang on one second.
Well, take this guy Mason from Atlanta. Sorry, and then
How many times do I have to fucking tell you? How many
What?
times?
Hello.
hello, Atlanta.
Hello, Mason.
Hold on, Utah. Go ahead, Mason.
Hey, so I'm going to tell you something that you've never heard before in your life. I actually liked Rich before for a very long time, since I used to get in trouble for watching Comedy Central. 20
Nope,
years
we've never heard that before. So
back before there was electricity. And Bonnie's now...
Oh, where Bonnie lived?
You looked awesome, by the way. But I was going to
We both grew up in the 1800s. He really did. And I acted like it.
So anywho, I was going to say that no, like, when your family makes fun of you, it's one thing. Now, my dad was a son of a bitch, so he never was a part of my life, but my mom's brothers used to really go in on us, and it's really scarring when, like, your support system is supposed to be, like, tearing you apart every day.
Yes, I agree. I mean, I think if it, like, there's a certain kind of context that you would do it in, but our kid loves, like, she knows that we love her. I mean, it's not like...
We don't do it every day, only when she fucks up.
When she does something. No, but she has a great sense of humor, and this is the thing. She doesn't take things personally. Like, she's just...
Grow up in comedy, kind of like Gail Bennington. Like, does she, like, see you guys live, or...
She's seen us. We don't hide things from her. Our sex, we do, because that's gross.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, I'm sure she really wants to see it. She's probably really into it.
Well, she was just Owen James. Jesus Christ. Anyhow, I'm going to clock out, guys. I was just letting you guys know it's a little more damaging than it seems like Josh and your kid. It seems like your kid or kids have more of like a unique experience, like growing up around comedy.
We're not just, let me just clarify, we're not just being mean for the sake of being mean.
Hey, bitch, get in the car.
Yeah.
They're joking with her.
And I think more people should joke with their kids because I think people are too sensitive, and this might be a way to combat that.
Yeah, you don't want to raise a kid who's like one of those people that wants to be offended. I hate those people. Like just waiting to be offended.
But kids are like that now.
That's right.
So annoying.
My parents used to always make fun of my nose.
Okay, Mason.
Sorry.
Why? What's wrong with your nose?
Because you said right. I was going to say. I was thinking you didn't notice, Rich.
You don't have a big nose.
But they used to always say it, and I guess because they figured that everybody would say something. So my brothers,
they got you
parents,
ready.
Yeah,
oh my god!
Because they didn't have money for a nose job.
Oh my god.
So
that's more damaging. To give your kid a nose job is like the worst thing you could possibly do.
So that's actually the worst. My sister had one leg longer than the other, so we fucking.
That's it. They do.
We made fun of her like crazy.
I did a bit like that because they really used to do that stuff to us, and I don't know what. Maybe it's a cultural thing. That's a different. Where was he calling from? Atlanta. He was a white guy in Atlanta. Yeah. Maybe it's a. Maybe
he just
it
waits
is
for the black kids
thing.
to make fun of him.
Where did you grow up?
Right?
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Cleveland, but I grew up in Little Italy in Cleveland. So
how many brothers and sisters?
I have 3 brothers.
You're the youngest?
I have 11 first cousins, all boys. I'm in the middle.
So nobody fucked with you ever because you had three brothers to protect you.
Well, you know what? I always said that, like, they could just never outrun my mouth. I always was the one, like, physically we used to all fight. You know, when you're a kid, you fight. Girls are the same as boys. And, you know, you wrestle, you fight, you play football. And then they get stronger because they just naturally do. But they could never outrun my mouth. Like, I would always say that one thing that would just debilitate him. Like, you know, everybody thinks you're chubby. And you're just some stupid thing that would just get in their head. And then
Dad told me you're chubby.
Right. 2 days later, my brother would come back and go, do they really think I'm chubby?
That's what happens to me at the cellar table. And they all start making fun. Then I'm laughing there. And then 2 days later, I'm like, do they really think that about me?
That's how it happens in LA with me. Like, I'll make fun of someone. Like, they come up, I remember one guy, he was going on before me at the Comedy Store, and I said, can you not walk the crowd like you always do? I would say that to everyone.
Yes,
like, that's obviously a joke. 3 days later, I get a DM. Is that like a thing people say? I'm like, you fucking pussy. Like, are you kidding me?
Well, LA, yeah.
And also, you see if people are walking out. It's not like a thing that you didn't notice. You didn't notice that half the audience left while you were performing?
My favorite part of comedy is that you get to say shitty things to people.
It's the greatest thing. You get to meet me to your friends.
The first time for Rich, he said that because I bombed in front of him, and then he went up, and his first joke bombed, and he goes, hey, this is all I got. You want me to bring that first guy back up? And the whole crowd's like, no. And I'm like, what a fucking asshole this guy is. And then he went up there and killed for an hour.
When I was new, Adrian, right before I was going to go on stage, this Adrian Tolsch, who was a very big comic back then, as I was walking on, she goes to me, they're going to hate you. Right. And I was new. And it made me laugh so fucking hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? And because that's the kind of...
You don't have to do the because part. Okay. Scott from Kansas City.
This guy from Utah has been on the line.
I don't give a shit what this is if it goes with the thing.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
That last caller just pissed me off.
Okay, let's hear about it.
We do the same thing with our kid, and we make fun of him. He makes fun of us.
Yeah.
And it's all of this politically correct society the kids are being raised in. It's not good for them. Mm-hmm. And you have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Raise bullies. Raise bullies, everybody. All parents listening.
No, it's not bullies.
It's not.
Also, I will say this. If you've ever been a bully, it feels amazing.
It's really good.
It helped my self-esteem a lot.
Well, I also think, like, I don't really and never have cared if you like me or not. Because you know what I mean? Because my parents, I never felt like they liked me.
Yeah, I went
So I
through life
never
not thinking
needed-
my family liked me. So
Yeah, I didn't really care if anybody. It wasn't my goal to be popular.
I just wish the improvs would start liking me.
thank you, Scott.
now
I
you know,
appreciate
now
you,
you know
Paul.
the sound guy.
Yeah.
There's another guy on our side, Mike from.
So I'm definitely on your side, and I love you guys anyway. But I love the show. So my son's 8 years old. He wrestles all year round. About 2 weeks ago, he made me the proudest dad in the world. This kid was acting up in practice. He called the kid a pussy. And then the only reason I found out about it is because the other kid went and complained to his dad, and the dad came and complained to me. And when I talked to him afterwards, I'm like, "So what happened? Why'd you do that?" He goes, "Because he was acting like a pussy." Well, that's what you get.
How old's your kid?
8.
Oh, wow. Well, Raina told me, I told the story already, but some kid called her a vagina. I thought that was so funny.
What did she say back?
She just laughed. She
Yeah.
thought it was funny because she right away got off the bus and told me. She goes, "This kid on the bus called me a vagina."
They said that we were crazy. Don't you remember? We had our kids playing one day. She came over, and remember they both said, "Both our mommies are crazy," and then they ran back in the other room.
Well, vagina's politically correct for cunt, so he knows.
She doesn't know how to say cunt. How does it?
How does she
Raina
not know?
said, I know a word worse than the F word. I go, "What is it?" She goes, "Cunt." It's like, you don't know so much.
Thanks, guys. I love you. The show.
Thanks,
Bye,
man.
Mike. All right, you want me to go to this guy just because he's going to compliment you?
No, he's not going to compliment.
James, go ahead. Give him
that's
your
so
compliment.
funny.
I was just in Utah, Park City.
Well, I was just saying, I heard Rich on the Golf Channel earlier today, and
You can't understand you, dude. What is wrong with your phone?
He fell asleep when you
Maybe
guys
he's
kept on.
At the
handicapped.
Osmonds concert.
Are you
is
handicapped?
it better?
Yes.
I'll talk to
It's
my
not better.
very white voice.
Is that the problem? You're just
Really scary.
Yeah, we have a black collar.
No, he's not black. He's from Utah.
I guarantee Rich would swallow a load of cum to play at Augusta.
No, I
I heard
wouldn't.
him on the Golf Channel today, and he was salivating from his cock.
I was talking about.
He
I did
always
call the
does
golf channel because I was talking about the Callaway clubs they sent me. Callaway sent me clubs,
Yeah.
and they're fucking amazing.
Uh-huh.
And the guys from the golf channel hooked me up with Callaway, who is now I'm pro Callaway. I fucking shot 3 over par. I played 9 holes today,
Wow.
and I walked in the wind, brutal wind.
Did you take jizz in your mouth?
Oh, no.
Answer the fucking
to play
question.
To play
Cab
Augusta.
Callaways.
To play
Did
Augusta? No. I wouldn't. No.
You're allowed to
Wait, I have a better question.
What?
Would you take the Nicorette out while you were taking the load?
Here's the deal. Here's what I would do to play
James, I gotta.
You gotta go.
to play
James, I gotta let you go. Oh, sorry, James.
to play Augusta. I'd take a load in the face, but not in the mouth. I would let it hit me in the
You
face.
don't know. Maybe something happens. Your mouth flies open. A little gets
You would
in
go
there.
like this.
I like to.
You would
Yeah,
lick
I know.
it. You couldn't help yourself.
Started choking
you gotta-
just now.
You got to at least keep your eyes open, though.
Am I the only one that when I give hand jobs, I try to get? At the end, I try to get jizz in their mouth. Am I the only
know
one?
what that is
no.
anymore.
Mine there could never
I hope it
fly
comes
that
out.
far.
So what do you do? Hold it up like towards
Yeah,
them?
you
so-
just as they're coming, you just flip it up and just try to get it in their
Oh,
mouth.
I'm just trying
Such
to
a fun
reach for
game.
the easy
That
pass.
is a great game.
Isn't that a fun game?
Yes.
My boyfriend hates it, but it's a fun game for me.
Every guy,
Gives you something to work towards.
Yeah.
Every guy has jerked off and said, "I'm going to taste it this time," and then right after
Has
they
every
come-
guy done that?
Yep, I guarantee.
Could every
Yes.
guy call in, please?
Yes, but then after they come, they go, "Oh, forget it."
Get
I'm
your
telling you.
sock.
No, I never
Yes,
ever
you have.
thought
You thought
about it.
about. Yes, you have.
Oh.
Yes,
No.
you have.
No.
You've never touched it and licked it?
No, neither have I. But they've thought about it.
But why would you want to jerk it off into your mouth if you want to taste it? You could just be like, there you go.
Yeah,
It's
that's
right
what I'm
there.
saying, guys.
The pre
No, they want to know. I think Rich just.
What?
He just said that there's a fantasy that guys have
I'm telling
where they
you,
want to know
if
what it's
guys-
like to get a stream of jizz in their mouth.
Oh my God.
If you were stranded on an island.
Wait.
Sorry,
she's
I've
talking.
asked Rich so many times to stop acting gay, doing gay jokes, being gay. It's like it keeps on.
I know.
It's like,
I know.
I'm gonna be that one, the woman that's like, well, I was the last to know, but I accept it.
I like
They'll be
I like
wearing
listening
their
to Annie
glasses.
because she sounds like she needs a place to stay tonight.
Was she?
No, I
Without
sleep
jizz
on-
in the mouth.
No,
I know, but you don't even like girls. I mean, so what does that have to
I
do
like
with
her.
anything?
I like Tammy. There's certain girls I like. I like a lot of girls.
The dude, I don't know your name, from Toronto. What do you got?
Hey, so speaking of dirty cocks and Rich being a bully, he was in town.
Yes. And I
he
killed.
me. Yeah, he killed me because I have an uncut penis, and he went off on me for 5 minutes.
First of all, can I just get some context here? How?
We were.
Was it in a comedy club or you guys in a hotel
McDonald's.
room where he went off on you for 5 minutes?
First of all, it wasn't-
Grinder.
The airport.
hold on. First of all, it wasn't 5 minutes. I don't remember it. But start off by saying how I fucking killed in Toronto. Let's start off there.
He did.
Okay.
he
go
said he
ahead.
killed you, or you killed him.
Yeah.
which
But
means he was
how
the
would
only one.
Did you say that from the audience that your dick was uncut or something?
Well, how else
You,
would you
you
know?
spotted me because I'm Indian and my girlfriend's white, and then you made it very uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I said yeah.
What'd you say?
Is there falafel in the flaps or something?
I know.
I'm sure.
When you pull his skin down, there's like hummus fall out. Whatever. Something disgusting.
I love his black Irish guy.
Oh, that's all.
I won't, but that's my favorite one. Because the first time I think he used it, I was with Bonnie. We were watching you in the back where there was some show, and he's like, he's been waiting to use that one. He finally found the black Irish guy. Finally.
I don't.
Hey, that's how cocks are supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with an uncut dick. That's
First,
natural.
yeah, back in your country, and last night we did
I don't believe in circumcision. I'm glad we didn't have a boy because I don't think I would have done it. I mean, I agree. Yes, it was right to get Raina circumcised. But
we had Indian food last
At my
night.
house.
Listen, you're from India, right? You said. Are you from India?
Well, born in Toronto, but from India, yeah.
Okay, because we had last night we went out for Indian food on her birthday. It was horrible.
you said yours was good.
No, I did.
Well,
I
why
said
did you
no,
bring it
bland.
home? I said I don't like mine. I don't want to bring it home.
Because
and then you brought yours home.
I'll put what do you call it? Better seasoning on it when I make it.
Is he insane?
Yeah.
Why? It's still good. I'll make a sandwich for golf
And then
tomorrow.
we went. It was my birthday. This is what I wanted. I'm sorry. I'll get back to you. What's your name?
Arjun.
Arjun.
Yeah.
I can only see half the names. That's why. So it's my birthday. We go to the movies. I say I'm gonna get he before we left the house he was like, what snacks are you gonna put in your purse for the movies? I said it's my birthday. I'm gonna go for it. You know, I'm gonna get a soda and a popcorn at the movie. And so he goes, I don't want anything. I don't want anything. So
I don't eat that crap.
I got a medium popcorn and a medium soda, and I went to take my first drink of soda, and it was like so light. It was half gone. He drank half my soda.
I pay for it.
Do you see what my life is like? And then I ate the popcorn. He was mad at me that I ate the popcorn. He's like, I don't get any.
No, I had some, but you put it to your side.
Yes, because you kept having it. I was like, go get your own if, you know.
No, but it's
I hate when people
Once a year, I want my own popcorn. Is that
Oh,
just
Yeah, on her
what-
birthday, you probably should have.
We saw this movie last night. We saw is fucking great.
Is it the one you tweeted about today?
Yeah, it's so last night.
Miracle from Heaven
No.
looks so good. I want to divorce Jennifer
At
Gardner
22
too.
at Rotten Tomatoes.
What's it called? They call me Doris.
Hello, my name is
Oh,
Doris.
hello, my
Sally
name is
Field.
Doris. Hello, it's so
It's very
fucking.
funny. I didn't have high hopes for it. I'll be honest.
I did. Cause
Why
Sally
did Rich
Field's
pick
in
it?
No. We both
I
heard
saw a
Sally
preview
Field.
for it, and I thought it was going to be a little too. I don't know.
Sally Field. I heard Stern interviewer. One, she's amazing. Her career from fucking Gidget to 2 Oscars, and we know the director. I mean, I don't know him. You know, hello, goodbye. Bonnie knows him better. Michael Showalter, who was with Michael Ian Black. So we went to see this movie, and Sally Field and Tyne Daly acting together. You're watching it, and Bonnie said, "This is real fucking acting." It was so fucking good. I loved the movie. It was
Okay, there we go. Hope that gets onto the movie poster.
So, well, they asked about it. I can't say things I like
Right
but
after.
I know, but you
And
never.
You probably could have just said it was a great movie. Sally
you're always like
Field's
this.
amazing.
On to the fucking.
That's what Bonnie's thinking.
You know what it is? You struggle so much during the sentence that I know they're sitting there thinking like he's coming up with something amazing, and then you're like,
I was texting Bonnie.
It's
No,
Bonnie,
great.
don't speak for us. We did not think anything amazing was coming. Okay.
Okay,
First of all, I just said when
It's
her
a
and
jizz on your face.
her and Time Daly.
Arjun, do you have something else or?
Well, whoever made that Indian food touched their schmegma-filled dick. So
I
keep
know,
that in
'cause
mind next time you go for Indian.
Okay.
Probably.
Damn it.
I think that the circumcision is kind of like, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're cutting their dick off for no part of their
No, they're
skin.
cutting extra skin off. If you had extra skin on
The
your
braces
forehead,
are
would you take
crazy.
it
Did
off?
you see my dad sent me the article about all the rabbis giving herpes to little kids because they have to kiss the dick or something to suck the blood out? Or they do something. My dad never found a funnier thing.
That story's
That's pretty cool.
exaggerated, because there's no really anti-rabbi stories like there's anti-priest stories.
No,
So
there's some anti-rabbi stories.
Yes,
Come on.
yes, but
Are you
they-
kidding me?
when
I
you-
watch Law and Order SVU.
Yeah,
I
there
see
you
that
go.
all
Yeah,
the
but every
time.
now and then
And those
there'll
are torn from the headlines.
Every now and then there'll be one or two anti-rabbi stories, and they try to exploit them to make it.
Let's go back
balance
to
out.
see if
I want to go back to Sally
Chris
Field.
from Tampa.
Fucking, she was great.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
As much as I hate to admit it, Rich,
What's that?
you're right, man. You're right. Every guy that's jerked off has tasted their shit.
No. What's
He
that?
said he didn't.
Wow.
Wait,
Not me.
Whoa. Can we have this guy's full name so we can say it on air?
No. See, isn't that true? Doesn't
He just hung up.
We're tracing the
Nobody's
call.
tasted their shit. He meant their load, right? He didn't mean shit.
You're
Yeah.
from Connecticut.
Richard,
I'm sorry. I feel
I
like
swear to fucking God, I will walk away from this. I don't want to do
You
this.
promise?
I don't want to do this. I'm doing it because you don't know how. Okay?
Oh, you mean work the
we
board?
let you try to work it and you fucked it up.
I didn't fuck it up.
Yes, you did.
No.
Remember? And I had to take it over.
No, you didn't.
I
The
don't
other
want
week
you to
when you
keep-
weren't here, I worked it.
Well, I don't know how you did because I don't listen if I don't have to. But you got to stop telling me to go to play. I either am going to do it or I'm not,
Okay.
and that's it.
I'm from Connecticut. I'm only kidding.
Well, that's a hell of an intro. Hey, a couple years back, I was jerking off, and right when I had my first shot, it flew right into my mouth.
And was it everything you thought it would be?
A little shame-filled, but
Spit or swallow?
I had to get rid of it. I had to spit it. I can't swallow it.
That's your first
You
instinct.
coward.
Sure.
You coward.
But you gotta,
Now you got to jizz in your mouth again so you can swallow it.
fight your reflex.
It's homework.
I remember staying at a condo once that had a coffee maker, and that someone had jizzed into the coffee.
No fucking way.
Yeah, in Des Moines. I can't. John Fox had been there the week before me. Do you remember John
Yes.
Fox?
Yeah.
Dirty
So
old
he
comic?
was the one that just.
And I think the guys back then used to try to like find funny ways to do things with their sperm. Like there would have been a website now, but like they do it into the ice cube tray, or you never ate any, if there was mayonnaise in there, you should never, or shampoo or conditioner,
Who would use any stuff in a condo, though?
Right. Well, I was young. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I would
never
think a
stayed in a
coffee
condo.
maker. Oh, Bonnie, you missed the whole step. It was insane. I remember there would be me
disgusting.
and two guys and whatever stripper or waitress they were fucking that week that was there to clean. And
It's
it was horrible. I used to have to carry all my own stuff in the back of my car. Like I would carry my own little sheet, my own silverware, my own plate, and just wash it up. Guys, if they used to want to talk to me like if I was dating someone, they would call the condo, and one guy would ask another guy where their girlfriend was. It was just, those were the days, man. But it was comedy then.
The one nice condo, Myrtle Beach is a nice condo. That's the only one I'll stay in because I go there to play golf. And, I could take a hotel, but actually it takes money off. But
well,
that's
now,
nice.
nobody,
It's nice.
you mean now, nobody stays in condos now,
No, but
Rich.
there's one in Myrtle Beach.
Oh.
There's one, that's what they have, and it's like a beautiful apartment on a golf course.
Or Denver, I guess.
Well, the Comedy Store in San Diego has
It's
the condo
really
right at
that's
the beach.
Yeah.
beautiful, though.
And
Yeah.
they renovated it too. It's nice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah, and Denver does too, by the way.
Did you ever jokingly jizz into something?
No.
never do.
Oh, yes.
Right? Yeah, that.
Probably
4 Asian girls.
I peed in ice cube tray. And I put it back in the
That was
freezer.
you. That was
At a
you.
condo? At a condo?
No, I was at a construction site, this house we were working on, this old shitty house we were renovating, and my friend, like 2 weeks later, had ice in his iced tea, and it was like in the middle of the summertime, and I'm like, where'd you get that ice from? He goes, oh, it was an ice cube tray in a freezer.
Oh, my God.
And I didn't tell him because he was bigger than me. He would have kicked the shit out of me. And then like 20 years later at the Stress Factory, on stage, he was there, like about 5 years ago, and I broke it to him when he was there with a birthday party, like 40 of his friends. I broke it to him on the stage. In front of the whole crowd and told him that you drank my piss.
Was he still pissed?
Oh, yeah, he's still mad.
Yeah, there's no jurisdiction on that. There's no,
Couldn't you taste
you're
it?
not.
I mean, what does
He
it
didn't
taste
taste
like?
it. He had it in, I don't know, he had it in his iced tea.
Right, he's...
And I felt this, I'm like,
He
where'd you get
slipped
that
on
ice
that
from?
iced tea.
Why is there pulp in this iced tea?
pulp.
Don't you think it
pee
would
doesn't
like
have
coagulate?
No.
Oh, you peed in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I peed
Oh,
in
I
it.
thought you
he's
jizzed in it.
diabetic.
I mean, come on, I don't have that much
yeah.
I
jizz.
thought it was like,
Now the coagulation
Yeah, I
makes
wish.
it
A lot of protein.
Does it? I don't know. I was like, I've never really like put jizz to the test like that.
I've
It's usually in and out of my
every
life.
situation.
But no, I've never had jizz in my mouth.
I'm a jizz scientist.
I never tasted it.
Neither have I. Never once.
Yeah, but you were
You
thinking
say
about
it so much that you are lying. Do you know what I mean?
swear to God,
Never
I swear
once,
to-
except that one time.
He
but
can't
once.
lie. He really doesn't have the ability to
Me
lie.
neither.
so.
Is it? Do you think it's like an unintelligent thing that I have too?
What, you can't lie?
We're like stupid people. We don't have like the emotional intelligence to not lie.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that because Bonnie lies a lot. Okay, so we can't have two liars in the
I know.
house.
She told me I was pretty.
Huh? No, you're all right.
No, don't.
I bet you. If
I mean, you're all right.
Listen,
I know you don't joke and then suddenly.
Oh God.
No, if I was a single comic, I would have fucking hit on her. I
What
would
would you say to her?
deal.
How would you
If
close
she
the deal
wasn't
with Andy?
crying.
How would I close the deal with her?
Yeah.
I feel sorry
I'd
for
say-
these guys.
How would you close the
Thank
deal?
God I took you out
I'd
the
say,
streets.
hey, listen, I'm doing.
Do you want me to buy you a comedy condo?
What
I'm
a
sorry.
service you've done for humanity.
I'm helping women all around the world.
I
Humanitarian.
tell her that I'm doing a week at the Funny Bone in Hartford. Do you want a middle?
Well, you get that all the
Oh,
time.
is
then
that
what?
what the line was?
And then what? Then how do you close it once you give it a middle spot in Hartford?
No, I've already gotten what I want. You have to dangle it in front of me.
Because then she's seen your act, so
'Cause she's
there's
saying-
no chance.
She's staying in a condo. You're staying in a hotel. How do you get her in a hotel if she's featuring for
No,
you?
he has to buy me a hotel room in there. It's disrespectful if he
With
doesn't.
if he
Well,
did
he
it the
won't.
way he did it with me, there was an adjoining door.
He doesn't even want to pay
I'm
for his
just thinking
own
about all the
hotel.
comics that have gotten me adjoining door rooms. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, we got to take a break. Do some plugs. What do you got coming
I
up?
have April 20th. Sorry, at because it's just because I know it. It's
The Stanhope
Stanhope House in Stanhope, New Jersey.
April 20th. And what do you got
that's
coming up?
I got that same weekend. I'm at Moon Tower Comedy Festival, and then I'm in New York all week. doing
Where's
stuff.
Moon Tower Comedy Festival?
It's in Austin.
Cool.
I have a comedy special coming out Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Where?
It's getting self-released, but it's going to be on iTunes and all that stuff. Just go to my website, JimFlorentine.com. I'm your savior. It was a one-man show I did a couple years ago.
that
About
looks
my ex-girlfriend and all that
amazing.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, not the one
I
you
heard it was
shot.
great.
Not the one you shot in New Brunswick. The one man.
No, that's not it. No, this is just I did in a little theater.
And you put it on iTunes.
Yeah, and it's a $5 digital download or DVD CD.
Jim, is it? I know we don't have much time, but is it all funny or is it like it's an emotional thing?
No, it's an emotional thing because I talk about my ex-girlfriend dying and all that stuff. I tell the whole story and pictures, slideshow, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
I've heard good things.
I mean, it seems weird to say like your ex-girlfriend
Yeah.
died and then be like, sounds great.
So entertaining.
Where you at?
Laugh, Boston. And that place that you told me to go to a couple weeks in Harrisburg.
Oh, the
Comedy Zone.
Laugh Boston. And Laugh Boston is fucking great.
That's this weekend.
It's fucking. What's great about it is you stay in a beautiful hotel at where the club is.
Oh, I love
so
it.
you could just roll down. The club is great. The food is great. This weekend I'll be at the Hartford Funny Bone Thursday through Sunday. Next
And
weekend.
Annie's on the show?
And
This weekend?
Annie is middling.
Annie's sleeping on the bench out front.
And next weekend I'll be in Lexington, Kentucky at Comedy Off Broadway. We'll
We'll be right back.
Oh.
You just make me sleep on the couch in yours in a suite. It would be so different for me if that had happened to me. It'd be so much more embarrassing if they filmed my hotel room. Just been me like watching. Brett
Your
and
mics are on, you guys.
I think so. I was
Do you know that?
I can't hear anything.
Rich, you were like that guy standing out of Aaron's door. What's that Aaron lady's name?
Aaron Andrews.
You were just looking.
Can we get
like
a little more like rock, a little more upbeat?
I did. I played Ramones. And
Yeah,
now I play
I know,
something
but-
nice. This is Paul
If I
McCartney.
ever
We
get
just
out of
talked
here.
about loads for 45 minutes. You could probably put AC/DC on after that.
I don't know any AC/DC songs. What's an AC/DC song that's famous?
Shook Me All Night Long.
Oh, yeah.
Highway to Hell.
Oh, I know
Back in
those
Black.
songs.
Yeah, I go on stage
Wait,
and
so
Shook
wait,
Me All Night Long.
You guys love Ozzy, right? Like Black Sabbath. But don't they have some really bubblegum songs, too?
No.
I heard one. I heard Party All Night. That's not fucking... I want to...
What?
That's not Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Who is that? AC/DC? I want to dance all day and party all night.
Rock and roll all night. That's Kiss.
That's Kiss.
Oh, yeah. That's Kiss. That's what
They
I wanna
all had
smash.
those back then. They
Did they?
were a kind of. They did a movie. They were a bubblegum band a little bit.
They were pretty fucking...
Yeah, but not Black Sabbath wasn't.
No, no, they
No.
were.
Their biggest hit is War Pigs. Talking about the Vietnam War and stuff like that. Yeah, so no, they didn't have any bubblegum stuff.
What's there's a Black Sabbath song I like. There was one. What's their famous one?
Iron Man, maybe?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Want to play a little Iron Man for Florentine?
No, that's a hit. Play something bad. No, it's all right.
We both like Buck Cherry. I love them.
All right.
I love them. They're fucking great.
You probably haven't gotten the last 6 records they put out, but
I bought the last. I bought 2 of them. Whatever. I don't know. Fucking. They broke up, got back together. You're friends with them, though. You fucking know them personally,
yeah, I know.
right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, you know a lot of them because you had that fucking.
Yeah, that show forever.
Fucking.
I don't know if I'm supposed to interrupt this and get onto something.
I was
I know,
like,
I'm
should
sorry.
I, as a guest, should
I don't even
do
know if we're
something?
on the air.
Oh,
Are we
yeah,
on the
we
air?
are.
Because
We're the kind of show where you never know if you're on break or not.
I know. We could have talked about this in the bathroom.
Just try not to say anyone's full
But
name.
it is true, though, that it tells a lot about a person by the music that they like, though.
I love I like Temptations. I like fucking 60s music.
What does it
I like
say about him?
Yeah, what does it
I
say
like
about
good
him?
voice.
Yeah.
He wants to swallow his own
Cat
load.
Stevens, good fucking voices. Okay?
I listen to audio self-help books and DMX, nothing else.
We have the biggest argument, my husband and I, over Cat Stevens, that Cats in the Cradle
fucking
song.
great.
Because he thinks that it's a positive song, that the kid grows up and wants to be like his father.
No,
and
the fuck, it's a negative.
I know
His
that.
dad was a creep.
I know. But that's
Yes.
what I'm married to.
Oh, no,
that-
wait, no. I'm thinking of Father and Son. That's the song you're thinking about.
Yeah, the Cat's in the Cradle, right?
Cats
Isn't that
in the cradle in the
That's
cradle.
not Cat Stevens.
It's
Isn't it?
called, the song's called Father and Son.
I feel like I'm listening to the actual song.
But that was
Yeah,
called Cats in the Cradle.
I could do any song like that.
No, it's called Father
So
and Son,
good.
I think.
If you want me to.
I don't know. I've played it here. It's one of my favorite songs.
That was a real upper to play here.
Oh, I play all
866-969-1969. If you've got anything better than this, I'd love to hear from
The
you.
phone's just lit up. Everybody does.
Anne Murray, I Cried a Tear. That's about recovery.
Canadian.
Oh, yeah?
Isn't it
Canadian
about-
recovery. Do they have? They don't have drug addictions
She's the
in
queen
Canada.
of Canada. Her picture's on the money. I've been up there.
Well, God, Tammy. Not on the money.
So you cried
not
over
on
the
the
Anne
coin.
Murray song because it's about recovery.
Well, no, in rehab, they had like a.
Wow, you got to go to rehab too?
I went for 28 days. Well, I lied
I didn't get to do
in.
crack or go
What
to
did
heroin.
you lied to get in, and now's a big
Or
step
go
for
to-
him. It
Yeah.
was a big deal for
But then
him.
I told him, like, I went to detox for 5 days, and then I got into the
This is a
rehab.
good story, guys. Go ahead.
Well, you're such an asshole. No one likes you. You think people don't like her? They don't like you either. You're both. That's why you get along. 'cause
He's
you're
pointing
both-
at Jim, which
you're both-
is really rude.
No, you're both like. And then I went into rehab downstairs, 28-day program, and I don't know how I lied to get in.
What do you mean downstairs?
Upstairs was the detox, 5
Oh,
days. of
okay.
Downstairs was the rehab.
You fucking idiot. You don't know that about rehab centers?
I didn't know that the upstairs was detox.
In Canada, it's opposite.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
In Canada.
No, that's not-
that's
that's
what
what-
basically
I'm just
what she's-
joking. I don't know
she's-
that.
She's
So-
being a C word to Rich.
So
Just call me an
she was
aunt.
she-
Can't.
You can't.
Yeah, I'm a cunt.
So I got into rehab somehow, and then like a week later, I told them I lied. They go, "We don't care as long as you're here."
You
And
lied about what?
either something
Liking
with
girls.
residence or something to get me in there. Whatever it was. Like maybe I,
I was
had to
born
be,
a
maybe I had
man,
to
but
be
I'm
from
really
certain,
a woman.
from a certain area. Whatever it was a major lie to get in.
Okay.
I tried to go to rehab. I called my parents. I had crashed my motor scooter, and I called them like I was I like fucked my face up. I had like all this road rash all over my body. I almost lost a nipple, like really fucked up. And
So you'd
I
only
called
have
them.
none?
Yeah. So I called them in the middle of the night, wasted, just like so fucked up, really like had to go to the hospital, and was like, hey, I need to go to rehab and all this stuff. And then in the morning I had to call and be like, I was like in a blackout, disregard. But they really didn't send me.
No, that helped. I was just talking about rehab.
I was blacked out. I didn't mean it. And my brother was the only one who was like, you said you'd say that. Like my drunk self preemptively knew I'd do that. But my parents still didn't. My mom said, you don't need rehab for drinking. You need rehab for life. I'm like, what? She's trying to get me to do Landmark for him.
God.
They do that. They've been doing it for 10 years, my parents.
What is it?
The Landmark Forum.
And has it helped them?
No, they're like crazy.
What
my
is
mom's
that?
nuts.
What is it?
It's a
cult.
It's like a culty thing where people go for weekends. It's supposed to be like a
$368 a pop.
Not anymore.
Like Tony Robbins thing, kind of?
I don't know. I
But
just
it's
made up
not.
that number.
No, it's like they have all these different leaders, and there's like 50 leaders. I did it one weekend, and then I realized that I was brainwashed and stopped doing it. My parents have continued
In one
to do it this whole
weekend, you
time.
got brainwashed.
Yes, because it's a full weekend. It's the whole all day.
Are you allowed to eat or go to the bathroom?
They do let you. It's a derivative of Est. Do you remember Est?
That was years ago.
Yeah, but it's like still going, and so they have.
I only know about it from the Americans.
But at the end, they make you really. Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
they
I should
have.
tell my parents they'll want to watch it. But so then at the end, they're like, you're supposed to reconnect with all these people you have like bad blood with, and at the end, you then ask them to come visit you.
Oh God, you would have a
then they come.
House.
So then they come.
Whoa.
Well, there were people. I was like, there were people that had wronged me, and I was like, the way that they talk, you're like, well, I should apologize to them.
Yeah.
Well, how do you get a hold of them? I'd like to know in the first place.
Facebook. Facebook. That's how
the
you do it now.
people that even. Well, you have to do that with the.
I quit
friend
AA.
of the Bills.
I quit
right?
AA before I had to do that.
You're not allowed to say that on the show. Rich will get mad.
I quit the Progue.
BB -1.
First of all, New Hope Foundation in Marlboro.
The only
That's
step
why
that I was good at was the 13th. High five, you get it.
Yeah, I get it.
What is it?
13th.
It's when they bang you when you come in.
It's when they take advantage of. I never did that.
I got 13th.
When you
Why,
play
there's no
Pete's
girls?
The
Club,
13th.
do you
Oh,
go
'cause there's only
visit? Is
12
it like
steps?
Mecca to
Yeah.
you?
So the
No, I
13th
go play
means you're
golf.
back on the soft.
They're banging. No, it means that people try to bang you.
right
They
there.
can step you.
Oh.
That's what I went to New Hope Foundation in Marlboro, and it saved my life. I'd be dead easily if I didn't go to rehab.
Wait, where's Marlboro in New Hampshire?
No, New Jersey. Marlboro,
Jersey? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There was it was a mental institution on the ground. Remember Marlboro?
They were like, where do we put him? There's so many places
I
you could
live
fit
a
in.
mile and a half away from that place now.
But that's where the rehab was behind.
Yeah, yeah.
Was
Do you ever pick up
behind there.
hitchhikers?
Wait a
It's
second.
closed now.
Oh, it
But
is.
listen,
Yeah.
no, that's where all the wet brains, they would fry. That's back in the day
Yeah.
where they would give you
What?
like,
What's a wet brain?
it's when they give you so much shock therapy, or what do they call that? In I guess
What
it's
Donald Trump is trying to build a wall
shock,
against.
shock therapy, and they just wet your brain, and you were walking around like zombies back then.
I think I know this person. Hang on. Susie?
Yes, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Aw, it's my friend Susie from Los Angeles.
Hi, Susie.
Thank you.
Is Susie trying to meet Susie?
Susie,
Susie
the writer?
McDonald,
The
yes.
writer?
Wait, is Susie the lady I met, right?
The lady you met, exactly. Yes.
The chick I met, right?
Yes, in
Oh, the
Hi.
hat.
Yeah, sorry I called you a lady or a chick. Or is that rude? I don't know.
Well,
That
she wasn't
fucking
there that
bitch.
night.
And I wondered how many miles is
At
it
the
from
Improv.
Marlboro?
Yeah, she was there. I don't think you came to the Improv in that side. We were on the other side.
We were in the bar area.
Oh,
Yeah, I was standing behind Chris Rock trying to listen.
Chris wasn't at the Improv.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, at the Comedy Store. I was
At the
standing-
Comedy Store.
Yeah, but
I
you
mean,
met-
does anyone else care about this? This listening to this?
Nobody.
Annie was at the Improv. Then you met her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then, yeah.
Hi, Annie.
Hi.
Hi, Annie.
Did you not like her either when you first met her?
I tried to get you guys gum. I don't want to make this story more exciting, but I did try to get you gum, but that's all.
I wasn't at the Improv.
Then it wasn't Susie.
Yes, it was.
I was
Yes.
at the Comedy
Did you guys
Store.
write a movie
Oh,
together?
you're right. No. That's Stephanie. You're
Okay.
right. You're right. Susie wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry.
recall a hat.
I'm the other lady.
Sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
never met her.
Lady
You
sounded
never met her.
terrible.
You never met her, Susie.
Hey, this guy's. Hey, nice talking to you.
She's so good to her friend.
Susie.
No,
All right.
I
I'll
like
talk to you
Susie.
soon.
Can you just go to this guy, Jeff? He's been on forever. I'm asking you. I'm not telling you.
Oh, God.
Go ahead, Jeff. What the fuck you want to talk about?
Go ahead.
Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. It was
Yesterday.
yesterday, so.
Oh,
kind of
okay, well-
sorry.
Happy late birthday. You guys are awesome. I wanted to call about these Reddit power rankings to see if you saw them or heard about them.
I keep hearing this stuff about Reddit, how they're plugging the fuck out of me for some reason. Someone told me that earlier. But, like, what's the power ranking?
I would never go on Reddit.
Is our
Reddit's
radio show being power ranked?
Okay, so they took, like, the people on Reddit took...
I don't want to do it. I don't want to hear it even.
Can I just listen to this?
I know, because it's going to be negative about us.
No, it's not. You guys did well. You guys did well. Rich, they took like 100 people from like the O&A universe or whatever and ranked them, like voted on them, and Rich was third out of like 100 people.
Tell me more.
It was like Colin Quinn's the first one.
Yes.
Then there's Patrice, then Rich, then Bennington, and then Bonnie's at 25, which is really high actually.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we love you guys.
Especially for abroad, right? Remember back in the day when O&A listeners hated fucking females?
I was one of the first gals coming on the show on a regular basis.
Yes.
You were. I used to hear you all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you
I got to go to this Reddit. I keep hearing so many good things about it.
Reddit sucks. Reddit sucks.
Like it's a movie.
No one's ever said that in the history of the world.
What?
I got to go to this Reddit. Good things are going on there.
I keep hearing good things. They're plugging my dates. They're being nice.
So no one else should go there then.
Go do an AMA, Rich. Like,
it's obviously some kind of like flipped universe.
Wait, can you quit cutting people off? What did you say? Do a what?
Sorry.
Do a what?
It's called an AMA. Ask me anything. You go on there, like post on Twitter, like what your username, so they know you're real, and like just answer questions.
I don't. Oh, you mean sign up on Reddit with a username on Reddit?
Yeah,
and then
you
go
don't
on.
even need an email.
What's that?
You don't even need an email.
Oh, that's why it's so terrible, because it's people without emails. It's the trolls that don't need emails.
Do you have a website?
Oh, God.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, man. Oh,
Reddit sucks.
Why?
Go ahead.
They stole. Okay, I draw sometimes, and I had a drawing that went kind of viral, and people would steal it and put it up on Reddit like they made it, and then I have no defense to be like, this is actually my drawing.
Well,
yes, you have it at home. You have it at home.
There's nothing. Yeah, but there's nothing I can do. This person's getting all this credit. It's going not to me at all. So it's like,
you didn't sign it.
The Huffington Post picked it up, and they didn't watermark it. I just had it on my Instagram.
And you're an artist?
Yeah,
She's
I draw.
Very good. Very
I draw
good.
pictures sometimes.
What? Who drew the? Who's the artist? Remember? Felicia Michaels.
Oh yeah, Felicia
does she draw?
Michaels.
I didn't know that.
She
No,
paints.
she
paints?
just started painting, and it's amazing. It's incredible. Go look at her paintings on Facebook.
I'm gonna look right now.
She just
I like her a
started doing it like a year ago, and it turns out she's incredible.
She's like a savant when it comes to painting.
Dave Becky was hoarding all of the paintings in his house.
Jay, or whatever your name is from California.
Hey, I was just calling in because I was listening to the show, and Annie's like raspy voice was driving me crazy. It's so sexy, so I had to.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you wanted to shoot yourself in the head. That's what I get a lot.
No, that's what I was doing after I got the phone. But no,
You Googled her.
Incredible. She reminds me of like Scarlett Johansson. Her look.
Yes, she's very hot.
I think more like David Johansen.
Who's that?
From the New York Dolls.
I look like
1972.
Someone said.
What's
everyone who knows your references are all already dead or deaf.
Someone once said
AC/DC just played the Garden 3 weeks ago. They're still around.
Yeah, they played with Walkers, all those old bands. Big deal. They play, it's like fucking on Channel 13, like some fucking reunion. Nobody gives a fuck about those old cocksuckers.
And he does look like Scarlett Johansson. Yes,
Someone once said that they go, you look like Scarlett. No, Hanson. Do you know the band Hanson?
Yes.
Do you remember them? I do look much like the middle one.
Mm-hmm.
My dad used to carry what's that?
Was that your dad?
What?
Did your dad say that? Sounds like your
my dad
joke.
really did. No, he really did. My dad's not that punny. I feel like now I'm like, my dad's like a pun guy, but he used to carry a picture of me from middle school when I looked like a total boy, and he would show people his little Hanson boy.
I would definitely suck a fart out of your ass.
Oh,
that's our callers.
Well, I can't tell you how many times I get that on a Facebook message. Why do they all want to suck a fart out of my ass?
All
right, thanks a lot for your call.
Yeah. Creep.
Oh, God.
Can we have
even
real
original
callers?
creep.
Can we have a real caller? 866-969-1969. Someone that's maybe from Hartford that will be at the Funny Bone this Thursday through Sunday to see me at the Funny Bone, or next week in
that
Lexington,
noise?
Kentucky at Comedy Off Broadway.
Come on. It's a radio show. This is a real fucking radio show.
Have you done that club?
Yeah.
I did it once. It's a good club.
Yeah, they're good.
In Lexington?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're good.
All right.
Nice people.
And you did it too?
Yeah.
What's it like to do shows, guys? I'm looking forward to it.
Annie.
I'm looking for a feature.
She's mean, but also self-deprecating.
But
I've
Annie,
been married 10 years. I'm looking for a feature, too.
yeah, but see, Annie, you'll get a TV show while we're out doing the road because you
Yep.
live in L.A. You live in L.A.
They really
Yeah.
do. I have gotten several TV shows since I've been in LA. They just give them to you. They're not good, but they give them to you.
Yeah, I mean, ones that'll make the air.
Mine made the air.
How many?
4 episodes
with what's his name?
with Julian. Yeah,
on what
Julian
network?
it was on
McCullough.
E. On the each
And how many did you shoot? How many episodes?
4.
And that's it? And they didn't re-pick it up? Or?
Yeah, they were like, we're just going to do 4, which is such a weird number because you're like, there's no 4. I mean, at least 6 or 8 or something. But whatever. It was cool. It was like cool to have an experience where I was hosting my own show
It's great.
and dealing with all that bullshit, and then nobody, like, there's no consequence to it. No one saw it.
Well, you don't
So it's
know.
not.
No, it's only positive.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. I wasn't thinking it was I was like, you can't really, they don't say you can't talk about the Kardashians, but you can't. Like, you just can't on that network, which is hard when you're doing like a pop culture show where you're digging on,
Right.
like, why I can't make fun of the fucking people I want to make fun of the most. And I was it took them a couple months to decide whether they were going to pick it up or not. And I was in line at the DMV about to post a Kim Kardashian tweet, and then I remembered that they still hadn't picked the show up, and I paused, and my manager called me to tell me they'd pick up the show, and my first instinct was like, oh, thank God I can tweet this. Like, it wasn't even a good tweet. It got it probably got 3 retweets, but it was just, that's how I felt at that point. I was just like, ugh.
Don't fence me in.
Don't you box.
Exclamation mark.
Don't,
Okay.
Don't make me do the exclamation mark.
Yeah,
too.
but the best thing when you're doing TV or you're on a show or anything like that is everybody kisses your ass. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know.
But Annie's going to have I see problems coming her way because I think all of us are a little more seasoned than you. And we
Mr.
realize
older? Yes,
that
much older.
Not being able to make jokes about the Kardashians is way down on the list of things we would complain about if we were to get our own TV show.
It wasn't, I mean, that's the one I can publicly talk about. I can't really talk about the other
Also,
things.
couldn't talk about my no nipples. Wasn't allowed to do that. That was a tragic outcome.
You're being really mean to my nipples.
I
It's
really
rude.
heard for
And
real that you don't have any nipples. Is that true?
No, it's the opposite. I'm all nipple.
I was with a girl that said her nipples were they never
Inverted?
popped out.
Inverted.
They
Yeah.
never-
That's a
yeah.
thing.
You guys are
suck them
supposed
till
to
they pop
say,
out.
No,
prove
I
it.
said, oh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See, look, when he struggles like that, you think something's it's awful. Like you think
I
something
could've-
great
well,
is coming.
It was, but it's an old bit, so I don't want to do it.
Oh,
I don't.
Is that
fucking-
why you're just always struggling with like, should I do this bit or not?
No, I just I don't like to repeat.
Oh, I don't know what that bit was because I know a lot of your old bits.
No, I don't remember.
Yes, you do.
You know you do. You haven't forgotten.
Jim, do you have a
any.
girlfriend right now?
No.
What are you doing for your penis
You know,
these days?
dates here and there.
You're on Tinder though, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't really work out.
Not
Why
at all.
doesn't it
How
for
often
you?
do you swipe?
I don't. Well, when you live in like the suburbs, you don't.
Oh, no.
You run out of people real quick. If you're in a city,
You know them probably
Yeah,
too,
but
right?
when you go on a road, can't you set something up?
That's
yeah,
what
but
I would do.
Yeah, but they don't. Some girl, if I come in town on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I get in town in Cleveland on Thursday, go, hey, I'm a comedian. You want to come to my show? And then I'm leaving on Sunday. A lot of them go, all right, he just wants to fuck. And
Yeah, but on
But I
Twitter,
thought that's what that was about. Just to
But don't the
bang.
girls want to? Yeah.
can't you just go on Twitter and say, hey,
rarely. They,
I thought that was
I think
all
they.
Netflix and chill.
No, I think they.
Someone just told me that they use it for when they go out of town.
You can, absolutely, you can. And then once in a while, you'll get somebody. But a lot of times, a girl's not going to come to a comedy club by herself on a weekend.
Somebody was telling me that they
that
had
is
a
weird.
girl come and they had another date
Told you
lined
not
up.
to tell people that.
As if you're
Tammy's
Tammy.
coming out.
And then they had to somehow get rid of the first girl
Who told you that?
because the second girl was waiting in the lobby and they kept having to.
That sounds like such bullshit. That sounds like such a fucking bullshit.
Probably
You know who
not.
I think it was? I think it was somebody that you would not believe the story happened to. I can't say
Harrison
out loud.
Greenbaum?
Harrison
Dan Natterman?
Greenbaum.
No, but like, say you went on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of followers. Hey, I'm working this club. Is there any,
Any
fucking,
pussy?
Yeah, you just come out and say, look, I want to
I'm
fucking
sure
hook
they're
up.
throwing
No,
it
you know
out.
Oh, the
why?
grossest.
Because-
That would be only the grossest vaginas would slather
Yes.
up over there.
Because it's not like girls don't want to have sex with you, but they don't want it to be like, they want it to be like you discover them and it's like, oh, it's like this I normally don't do this sort of thing, but you're just so amazing that I have to.
Yeah, because if you give them time to think about it, 3 or 4 days, they're gonna think it out and go, this isn't gonna be worth it.
But Jim, wait till this special comes out with this story, this horrible story that you went through, but how sensitive you were. You're gonna be.
I feel a need to hug you right now.
Yeah,
just
they're gonna be just tossing you all this sympathy pussy like crazy.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure.
They want to be saved.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't want to call 911.
I'm telling you, and you haven't aged at all.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you still look,
How
like
are your
fucking
balls?
Cam and Jim.
Balls are fine.
They're not sagging down?
No.
Are you getting a uniball sort of situation happening? Or
What's the uniball?
Rich seems to be getting.
They have a manifesto.
I can't believe I have to leave right now.
Oh, one big ball?
Yeah.
No, one's scared of you and hides behind the other one.
You're such a. You looked around, you saw them laughing. I saw it go in your head and please you.
Can I do anything to help that out? That would work out.
Are you leaving?
Annie's got to go.
Annie's
gonna take the ball talk.
I didn't think she'd be here this long. I'm sorry, guys.
I know. I apologize.
I like that coat.
Maybe I'll see you later.
Yeah.
See you later.
Thank you.
All right.
That's the best.
All right. So long. Hey, folks, if you have an extra room, Annie needs a place to stay tonight.
No, I sleep on fucking Kurt's couch with him and Karen.
Oh, boy. Well, have fun with that.
All right.
Matt from Florida.
Bye.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right, actually. Just wanted to comment on the story you were talking about the guy who was trying to get rid of the girl. Another one in the lobby.
I think you might be right. Don't say his name, but I think you might be right.
He said it on O&A. He talked about it.
He did?
Opie and
said it on the radio before.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe he talked about it on this show, and that's where I knew about it.
Yeah, he
Maybe
talked
he's
about
telling
it when
everyone.
That
that
can easily happen. If guys know how to work the system, to work Tinder or whatever sites they're on, it can easily have one
Mark
show.
Norman?
But listen, even the old days.
If he can do it, you got to be able to do it.
Well, that's, yeah.
You just got to get some pointers from him.
No, listen.
What would be the point? Try to be the least human you can possibly be,
or be very bland on stage. And
I don't know why I'm mean to Mark Norman all the time.
That's what you got to do.
He's just a guy I've
You just got to be a middle of the road comic. That when you leave the show, you know nothing about him, and you go, "Hey,
no,
what?
We don't make fun of their comedy."
No, he's fucked with me. I heard on fucking O&A.
He has.
On O&J, yeah.
What?
Fucking
you
with
don't
Rich Voss.
fuck with the counter puncher.
Okay. No, I'm not. I'm not trashing Mark Norman. He's a strong middle act. He really is. He really is. He fucking Amy.
I wouldn't want to for half an hour. He's great. I wouldn't want to be there for 45 minutes.
No, and I mean, look, if you like robotic type of comedy, word for word, with no, fucking
Rich enough. Come on.
I'm fucking with him. I'm just fucking with him. He's a good guy. I gave him my hotel room the other night.
With an adjoining door?
No. I had a hotel for
happening?
I had a hotel for the whole night, but I only used it for like 2 hours, 3 hours. I was taping, so I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Thanks for calling, Matt. So here's the thing, though, about Rich and his gayness, is that I feel like...
gayness?
Well, I feel like I could get you to admit it.
What? I'm not gay.
I think that if he had a gay experience, you would have gotten it out of him by now.
Yeah.
You could have tricked it out.
I don't think he'd admit it.
No, this is the thing. I know that I could get him to admit it, but I won't. I don't want to...
Sure.
It's like I have to dance around it because I don't want to step on the thing that's going to make
break the fourth wall.
Yeah. I've got to always pretend like, oh no, I'm not. It's denial,
Because he was talking about before how he's sober, so he has to have other craziness going on in his life.
Yes.
So him just going, the plant in front of the door and coming, he needs more than that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's that guy.
I know, but he asked me to do something last night. I just completely ignored it. Don't say what it is. I was like, oh, God. What? Oh, my God.
So we went out to eat instead.
What does that mean?
I asked you to cook.
So dumb.
I feel dirty a little bit.
Do you and your husband still have sex?
Yeah, but, I didn't have sex with him this morning before I left, and we always do that.
Oh, in the morning?
No, before you leave and go on the road.
I try to bang Bonnie before I leave. Just like maybe... That will satisfy her for a couple days.
No, that doesn't. What happens is the more sex you have, the more sex you want.
Oh.
Yeah, she should leave me alone.
I
Oh, that's true.
There's Bonnie's old boyfriend right there.
So I've never been into looks. What?
Henry from the comic book. You try to have sex before you leave. Our sex was good last night.
Together.
That I jerked off today thinking about it.
Please stop talking. It's so humiliating.
But that's the hotel room.
I'm saying
to
that
talk about, because it's like, fine, whatever. We have sex. It happens. But
but after 10 years.
You don't have to be like, I've had
bragging.
sex with you in the last 10 years.
No, I'm saying it was good last night. It was exciting because we were going to just watch OJ and it came out of nowhere. Right? It started.
Did you have to take a pill?
That's because it's tonight.
No.
You didn't take a pill last night?
No, it started in the kitchen. Because it was.
I gave him a hug to tell him how much I loved him. And usually he pushes me away. He's like, get out. He can't look me in the
he
eye.
doesn't like to be touched.
He pushes.
Germs, and even if it's his wife.
But he took his penis out.
Right in the kitchen?
Right in the kitchen.
I tried to get her to blow me for her birthday.
I got down.
What a treat that would have been.
Too.
I don't mind it. I'll do
It's
it.
exciting.
We don't have candles, but what we do have.
I feel like it's in the same category. Do you know what I mean? Like empty the dishwasher, suck his cock, get your daughter a juice, do the laundry.
It's exciting.
See, I know. Well, so you whipped it out right in the kitchen.
He whipped it out in the kitchen.
See, maybe that's why he doesn't need the blue pill. Maybe he needs it in a weird spot, not just in the bedroom. He's got to whip it out in the kitchen. So
You don't need the pill at all, though, do you?
I need my
body. I'm fucking.
Wait a second. That could go either way.
I look better than this sometimes. I had a long day.
Like that's.
I had a long day.
That's a line that will be, when you guys are in court fighting over.
No, but here's the thing.
Why
Because one time we were here,
that line will be in there.
We'll have to show up as witnesses.
And the judge will be like, you take the house.
No, I've thought about it. If anything happens, our podcast and the radio show, oh my, there's just an avalanche of.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
One of us is going to prison. If one of us dies, the other one is going to fucking prison.
Well, no, because you know what? When they try to sue us for the fire, look at all the shit that was said on radio and all the jokes and everything that everybody made.
I didn't make any.
I didn't make them, but the radio, all those other radio hosts did.
Every day I got a tweet that said, like, anytime there's a fire anywhere in New York or New Jersey, they're like, Bonnie, did you start this? It's crazy.
When our house burned down.
I know. I got the call. I grabbed Raina and I jumped off the balcony. I'm like, you what?
I didn't jump off the balcony.
In my head, you did.
That's where the fire was, on the balcony.
In our town, to get people to become firemen, they have this big poster. Hey, join the Hillsborough Fire Department or volunteer, and they use. Our house.
Our burning house.
Is one of the pictures.
Oh, my God.
In the poster.
To recruit people.
To recruit.
Did you charge them for that?
No.
They just did it.
No. I was looking at places today online, because we want to get a 3-bedroom.
We don't need to talk about this, but the thing that
no, we need to talk about?
What? No, because I was going to say Margaret Cho thing that was going to lead us into it.
Did I hear you laughing?
What?
Did I hear your voice on that video?
I never saw the video. I don't know.
No. It sounded like you.
We'll get to that in a second, but we need a dog. We need a puppy, and there's people out there. What kind of puppy do we need? What kind is it that Raina wants?
I don't fucking know.
It's the
Yorkie?
Pomeranian?
No,
a Yorkie.
A Yorkie.
Yeah, I got a Yorkie.
You got one?
Yeah.
You have to be home.
Can we have it?
Though.
Did you get it from
right?
Yeah, my mom takes it when I'm on the road.
So timeshare his Yorkie.
No, did you get it from a breeder?
Yeah.
How much are they? Like
$3,000.
No fucking way.
Yeah, they're so
forget it, Raina's not getting a dog.
$3,000 fucking dollars for a dog?
It's $3,000
for a purebred.
I looked them up. They're like between $1,200 and $3,000. I mean, they're like expensive.
If anybody can give us a deal on a Yorkie, we'll plug your your
anus.
No, no, don't they have?
That's her.
Aw, it's so cute.
Oh, she would love that dog. Look how that's nice.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Can we play
look
the
at that.
Margaret Cho thing?
We asked for a Yorkie, and look what walks in, a bulldog.
No, nothing.
He looks like a bulldog. I'm saying he's built.
Can we also get a laugh track?
Bonnie, did you hear that?
What?
Because he tried to cover up the joke, the bulldog joke.
I'm saying he's built.
Because he's built. So he's obviously looking at his body.
Oh, no, he does that. He'll be like, your shirt is, nice shirt. And they'll be like, I really like the way that it says the lettering on top.
Yeah.
You're like, no, we know you were trying to slam him. Nobody laughed. And then,
no, but he went right to his body. That he's got a nice body.
That's
good build.
Just tossing it out there.
See? Gay again.
If I was gay, never would have.
Why?
What, a millennial?
Why not?
Ugh. I don't eat. It's gross.
Rich, you're such a dick. You know that? You
But
really
what-
are.
So listen.
But would you
let's-
take it, or would you be a giver or a taker?
Oh, I would never do. That's dirty.
What?
Taking it?
Anal.
If you were
wouldn't
gay,
take it.
That's
if you were
gay.
gay, would you still have sex with me?
I would have sex with you all the time if it was like last night.
What? See what I mean?
And while you were gay still?
I'm not gay. Let's watch the video. What's just?
Can I just say one
Bonnie,
thing?
do you think? Let me ask something. Just say hypothetically, it's you, Rich, and another guy.
Why
Do
do
you think Rich would touch the other guy
Yes.
in that moment?
You're a fucking.
Yes.
You know
Right.
what your problem is? You're an instigator.
How am I
You know what?
instigating?
You do this on other shows. I've listened. You're
How
an
am I
instigator.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, all night.
But
Yeah,
that's
it
how-
just hit me.
Doesn't want to talk about
Yeah.
himself because he
He's
puts all that
he's
into
a
a show that he makes
troublemaker.
money from.
I just thought about it.
Doesn't come here and
Are you really going to get mad at Bonnie if she says yes, you'll touch another guy in a threesome? You're not going to get mad at her.
oh yeah.
That's what they
Unless
do.
you know it's the truth.
Then they move
I
you
touch
out of
it-
the way, Bonnie.
Okay,
Yep.
We're going to go over it. We'll get back to that because there's too much gay talk on this radio tonight.
Well, I just want to say this. Margaret
And-
Cho was on O and J one time. Rich and I were on it, and Rich turned to me and said, "Are you stupid?" You know how he does that, and she lost her mind. And
I'm a big fan of her.
I had to be like, I had to be like a battered wife that was like, "No, it's fine, it's okay." But the thing is, I do like a little bit of I like a man with a little bit of a mean touch.
But I'm a big fan of Margaret. One, she was supposed to be in our movie. We filmed her.
Margaret's
but
great.
It didn't come out. It just didn't come out, the shot. And she supported the movie. And she goes, at least Patrice mentioned my name in the movie. And I don't know. I've always been a fan of hers. So she was at Distress Factory. This is what I read from TMZ. And, like, I don't know.
When was she there?
Just this weekend. It was Saturday night,
wish I'd
night
gone
before
to see that.
Easter. Second
Yeah.
show on a Saturday.
Yeah.
She killed, I think, got standing O's the first 3 shows.
Let's take
She's
a
got
look.
great fans that love
Yeah.
her.
And this was
Yeah.
the 4th show, the late show Saturday night at Distress Factory. And I guess, I don't know, she was trying new material or something went down on stage and people started walking out.
Yeah, but Vinny stood up for her.
Yeah.
And you know, which is great as a club owner.
Why
'cause-
is this like a footage? Like someone just from the audience?
Which is
Yeah, somebody from the
whole
audience,
reason.
you could tell.
You know,
from
at the store, they make you put they do a thing with your phone when you come in. Then you have to get it unlocked when you come out.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, those bags to
Yeah.
lock your phone.
All right.
Because big acts are coming in.
Yeah.
Well, and it's hard to put material out on a special when it's already been out there.
I don't understand exactly what brought you here.
Stand up.
But no, you will never get a cent of the money back that you paid.
Audience members are screaming.
It's hard to. Can we turn it down and just explain what's going on? There's people literally near the stage.
I think they're fighting each other, not her, right?
Oh no, that's Mark that works there.
Yeah.
So he's getting them away from the stage.
Yeah, there's actually like 2 people on stage with Margaret.
So you know the
yelling at
story.
her.
There's
Do you
people
know the
leave.
whole-
There's a lot of people leaving.
But she didn't move. Look at her. She's
Yeah.
a bad
She's so
bitch.
fucking-
I
She
love it.
stood her ground and just did it. I loved
She's
it.
a fucking pro. No matter what you think, she's been doing this a long time. This is not the first time this has ever happened. I mean,
Right.
It happens to everybody. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yep.
yeah, I've had guys rush the stage.
Yeah. I had that lady throw the glass right in my head. This is comedy before
so
Easter.
she was doing some religious shit, I guess, and people
before
are getting,
Easter.
No, she's talking about rape.
Oh,
You can't say anything about rape. You can't.
why?
guess enough already.
But why would you go see Margaret Cho at this point? If you don't know stuff about Margaret Cho, you don't go see her.
Right. Well,
What
There
are
was
you
something
doing?
I read that she kept repeating the setups and wasn't getting to the punchline. She was messing them up, and it was going on for like 10 minutes. And people were like, "What the fuck?" And people started leaving. I think this is where it got picked up, where she wasn't really making sense up there. But then Vinny came out, the owner of the Stress Factory, and said she was trying out new material. You know, and that's what comics do. And it just that crowd wasn't buying the new material.
Not a late show. And,
but also, you do. There is a thing that happens when you're doing your material that generally works very well. She has her own audience come to her shows. I don't think she ever has a problem with that. And then if you get a crowd that's not your crowd and the stuff's not working, you do get thrown a little bit. And she might have started like repeating setups to try to find her place again. I feel like I've had that happen where I couldn't quite get back into it.
Yeah.
I've been.
Well, and they were rowdy too. Maybe she didn't know.
Well,
where
that place
she
can
was,
be fucking great, and it can. I remember one time working there where I said, "I'm never fucking working New Jersey again." That's it.
Well, the late show's there too, especially. It could,
There's a lot of.
I'm there in April.
If you're not into handling, a lot of the people there want to be part of the show. If you're not into handling that, then it's
no. That's an A club. That's hands down an A club.
I agree.
It's an A club. They use the top acts in the country.
Which is why they don't use me anymore.
But what I'm saying is, any late show anywhere you can lose control because they're drunk. They've been drinking all day or all night. So late shows tend to be a little more rowdy in most places than the early show.
But if you're sensitive to comedy, you don't go see Margaret Cho.
But wait a second. I also see this girl jump up. We all know that there's nothing worse than a drunk woman at a show. She needs so much attention.
Yes.
Margaret is a strong woman who's not buying into it. She's not giving her the hunt. And then what happens is they want attention and then they flip and turn that corner to now I'm getting attention and I don't care if it's bad attention from you. And, maybe that's who knows.
It also could have been if she had a standing out of first 3 shows of the weekend. This is her last show. She goes, you know what? I'm going to try new material on this one. I just got 3 standing outs. Let me at least try to work some of this new shit out. She probably went up there and started working and it wasn't working. She got frustrated. The crowd started getting angry and she's like, well, fuck you. Yeah. Too bad. You're going to listen to this and you're not getting your money back if you're going to walk out. So that's what probably went down.
She's killer. She really
She's got
is.
nice tattoos. She's got good tattoo work.
We did a show one time together, and I remember saying to her, because I was so enthralled that she was so brave, because I was like, your parents must be dead.
Why? Because the way she talked
would
about
just
them?
talk. No, just the way the things that she would say. It was so.
Look, she's been around. Look, we've all been through fucking great shows. I mean, I haven't had a bad show. Whatever. I'm just saying, it is what it is, and she'll walk off. And, if TMZ didn't pick it up or whatever, all that shit, it would have just been another gig and she'd move on to the next one.
It's always fascinating to me, though, that, people will get very upset about the material that they are not getting. They don't want to hear rape, as the guy says. I don't want to hear rape before Easter.
Oh, can you hear it before Yom Kippur?
And whatever, and
Arbor
it's
Day.
okay. So then this is not the movie that you thought it was going to be. You get up and you leave. Well, I don't understand why there's always with stand-up comedy there's this discussion that has to go on with the comedian. It's Margaret Cho has a following. There are clearly, whether you like her or not, there are people who fucking love her. So I don't think at this point you're going to change what she does by standing up and being, get up and leave.
Right. Yeah.
It's like if I don't like Star Wars, I'm not going to stand up and start yelling and try to get everybody else to leave the movie.
That's what they do.
You're not funny.
Yeah, you know what?
And people will sit through garbage if it's not offensive. They will sit through pure fucking garbage. Not laugh one time, but they will not get up and say to that guy, hey, you know what? Not funny. It's only when they get offended by their own personal,
If somebody yells to me or says, I don't think you're funny, I go, good. When they go, you're not funny, and they're speaking for the whole crowd, that's what makes me...
Yes. Because a lot of times you're killing when that person says that.
When someone goes, I don't think you're funny, good. Well, hey, look, I can't please everybody. Goodbye. Look, if you want to go to a show and not be offended, go see a Mark Norman or someone like that, where it's middle of the road and you're not going to be offended.
2 minutes.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to see an edgy... Look, if that was fucking Louis could say whatever he wants.
But he's getting his own audience at this point.
But if TMZ...
Which is crazy. That's what's crazy about this video, is that I can't believe that people who didn't know what... If you saw her special on Showtime recently, that's what she talks about.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, Louis, as funny as he is, okay, he says so much edgy stuff. If TMZ walked in and wanted to destroy him, if he wasn't who he was, They could break down his set and go, look what he, you know
But
what I mean?
that's not what TMZ is doing here.
No, they're just reporting.
showing.
They're reporting.
Yeah,
but there are so many fucking bloggers and, that do all that shit.
Right.
That go after you.
But there's
you
no
know.
point because nobody's going to listen to it.
No, everybody's nice on the internet, Rich.
No, I'm not only that.
If you go to Reddit, it's all unicorns and
I'm gonna do that Reddit
daffodils.
thing. They're very positive about me on Reddit. I'm gonna. What I'm saying is they want to bring down careers. You know, they went after Tosh. They went after Tracy Morgan. You know, they give certain people a pass and they'll go after certain fucking people.
They've never come after me.
I want to be big enough where they come after me. That's what anyhow,
Annie Letterman was here. She's gone. She was great, and I forgot to mention she's at that something tower.
Yeah,
Festival.
Moon Tower Festival.
Moon Tower Festival on the weekend of the 20th.
And when's your?
I'm at Bananas in Hasbrook Heights this weekend, Friday and Saturday,
Cool.
New Jersey, and then my special comes out this Friday. I'm Your Savior.
I'm Your Savior.
Go to JimFlorentine.com. You can pre-order right now. Digital
much is
download is $5 if you put
$5? Great.
promo code Florentine in. $5.
That's fucking great. And you're at Laugh where?
I'm at Laugh Boston this weekend, and then Comedy Zone the 15th and 16th in Harrisburg.
In Harrisburg. Bonnie's at the Stanhope House, April 20th?
April 20th in Stanhope, New Jersey.
Stanhope. This weekend I'll be at the Hartford Funny Bone, Thursday through Sunday. Next weekend, Lexington, Kentucky, Comedy Off Broadway. Weekend after that, Syracuse Funny Bone. Thank you for listening. Fuck off.